Gotta make sure my mic can pick up stuff. Ah. Disclaimer. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, business, events, and incidents are either the production of the author's imagination or use of fictional manner. Any resemblance of actual persons, living or dead, or actually events purely is confidential. Do not re-upload, resell, or redesign my game or any other way that assess use inside it in any shape or form. Do not use their game nor the game's assets for AI. Streaming the game or making a gameplay video of it is allowed only if the community added, either written in the form of subtitles or voiced. Ah, I understand. Oh, there's hair on my mic. Ugh, there's stuff on my mic. What on earth? Hold on. Sorry. It's like stuff on my. Where's my thing to? Sorry, I cleared it off. Like, there's just hair on it. I gotta do that all over again, cause there's no way. Like, there's just hair all over my mic's little thing cover. It's like so nasty. I think I got majority of the hair off. Don't swallow my. Alright, let's fix this, and we're gonna do that over. Disclaimer. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, business, events, and incidents are either the production of the creator, the author's imagine. Sorry. Disclaimer. This is the work of fiction. Name, characters, places, businesses, events, and incidents are either the productions of the author's imagination or used in any fictional manner. Any representations to actual persons living or dead or actually events are purely coincidental or coincidental. I'm sorry. Do not re-upload, resell, or reestablish the author's game or any of the assets used inside it in any shape or form. Do not use the game or I should probably start over. This is a work disclaimer. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places, businesses, events, and incidents are either productions of the author's imagination or used in any fictional manner. Any resemblance to the actual person, living or dead, or actual events are purely coincidental. Do not re-upload, resell, or reproduce the author's game or any the assets used inside it in any shape or form. Do not use their game nor game assets for AI. Streaming the game or making gameplay videos of it is allowed if there is a community added, either written in the form of subtitles or voiced. Please, this disclaimer still stands and it will forever still stand. I understand. Is that a peach? I thought that was a butt for a second. Warning: the following game contains description of strong languages, violent acts, blood, murder, death, loud sounds, and shaking screens, along others. For a full list of trigger warnings, click here. We'll probably put that up later. Do not play if these type of conditions are disturbing or triggering to you. Player discretion is advised. Killer Trace is intended for 17 plus audience only. I understand. And 1, 2, 3. Hello, my lovely emperors. It's Winnie.co with the Sideway E. Welcome to my channel, and today we are playing Killer Trait. The link to the game will be in the description down below. The story goes, you waited this long. Finally, after all these years of hard work in Sibling City, you realized your dream became a police detective. Or so you thought. Betrayed and accused of a crime you didn't commit, your only option is to join forces with the serial killer. Will you push your differences aside and work together to get revenge? Or will you stab him in the back for a chance to regain societal redefinition? So let's get into guys. But first, we're gonna turn the music off because I don't want to randomly get slapped with a you know, copyright. Self-voicing. Let's go full screen, please. Let's get into it. I was about to say something, but let's get into it. Good morning. Uh, what time is it? Oh, look at that! It's 7:31 a.m. Okay, it's still good. Thank gosh. I set the alarm yesterday. Probably this time. No matter how much I want to binge watching anime so late into the night isn't a very good idea when I have to wake up early. Well, not every night, at least. You got that. As soon as I give my limbs a good stretch, I check the notification on my Hooterly calendar. Big day of work. Get up super early. My lips formed a smile. Once I finish brushing my teeth, I get dressed and grab my satchel. I almost said saddle. This is so cute. I would love to have this room, not gonna lie. And why do you look oddly familiar from another game? This is so cute. I would love this room. Wait, I'm missing something. I give a quick glance to my room until I found what I'm looking for, right on top of my desk. Here you are, you little rascal, you. I pick it up. Hey there, stranger. You're about to decide who you like to play as in the story. Would you like to play as Fawn, the canon protagonist, or would you rather play as your own character? If you choose to play as Fawn, the pronouns will be set to she, her, and her sprite will be shown next to the text for whatever she's talking or thinking. She will be also shown as a CG, while the visible MC will not. Keep in mind that even if you play as the invisible MC, the story was written with Fawn in mind. So they will also have her personality. That's totally fine. The main character will probably do things that you wouldn't do. That is totally normal. It's still a game. Says that to my other videos. So which would you prefer? I want to play as um I guess we can just play as Fawn. I just saw something. Hold on, I just received a text message. Alright. Play as Fawn. Play as a visible MC. Let's just stick as Fawn for now. You have chosen to play as Fawn. It reads, this identification card certifies that Fawn Derby, who will use she, her pronouns, is commissioned to as a criminal by the police department of Silverling City. Silverling City. Soon, very soon, there will be a completely new world written on this ID. Trust you wait. Let's hit the road. All right, let's do this. Yo, I would love this house. But first thing is first. I can't start a day without a good breakfast. And I forgot I ran out of food. Oh, almost, but I'm not in the mood to have fruit for breakfast. Take an apple. You got apples everywhere. Man, I love living by myself, but having to buy groceries constantly is such a pain in the ass. I hope that one day online delivery evolves to such an extent that everything you buy gets teleported right into your kitchen. I don't think you'll be around when that happens. Doesn't it hurt to dream, right? Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Anyway, not much I can do in the group. Sorry. Anyway, not much I can do in the grasp of reality. I forgot to do a whole trigger warning in the beginning. I'm a terrible reader. I guess I'll have to grab something at the coffee shop or whatever. Are there any good ones nearby? I haven't had much of a chance to visit any food establishments since I moved to this neighborhood. I take out my phone from my jacket and start browsing casts with decent hoodle of reviews. Let's see here. Club of Coffee 4.5 stars, 9 reviews. Never heard of this one before. Maybe it's recently new? It does seem like a nice enough place and the food looks cute, which is always great in my book. Yeah, I'm sold. Keys in hand, I walk to the door and head out. Let's go, Fawn. I think I'm saying her name incorrectly, but I don't know. That says sneaker? Sneaker. Unlike the last couple of days, which were constantly threatened by a heavy rain forecast, this morning is bright and sunny. There is a breeze in the air. Guess the storm passed right through instead of gracing us with its presence. Don't jinx it. Golden Meadows National Park. I walk along the road of the Golden Meadows, slowly but surely getting ever closer to my destination. Well, at least according to the Hoodland maps, I don't usually head this way when I go to work. My brain is usually in audio mode in the mornings, especially if I need to get somewhere quickly. Like, well, my job, if you forgive me for my reputation. Maybe I should consider changing my route from time to time for such a bustling city. This park is pretty chill. I don't think I ever seen more than a few joggers and one or two people walking their dogs. Still, why is it called the Golden Meadows? Wouldn't it make more sense to call the Silver Meadows, given to we're in the Silverling City and all that jazz? The trees don't even get that golden during fall. Yeah, I definitely need some coffee if I'm already thinking about random shit like this. 2 blocks of walking later, my journey has come to an end. You have arrived at your destination. I close the Hoodle map and enter the cafe. This is such a cute little cafe. Cup of coffee. Oh, it says cup of coffee. That's so cute. The distant smell of coffee hits me straight away. Several pastries can be seen near the register too. It's not that big of a place, but it isn't small either. In fact, the size is just right. It adds the coziness. I glance down the pictures and reviews once again. They're constantly eye-catching, but they don't do it justice. Someone here really loves bears. It definitely goes with saying there is some things in life that are better to see for yourself.
Welcome.
Why does that voice acting sound? No, hold on. Like the voice just sounds like similar to another character I heard before. I don't know who. Welcome. It's his YouTuber. I forgot his name. Welcome. I don't know, but the warm greeting from the cashier brings me right back to Earth.
The name's Arthur. What will you be having today?
Hey, what's up? I love a man with glasses. I'm sorry. Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I was a bit distracted. Did you talk first time? Guess it was too obvious, huh? Ooh. What? It's my sound. Voice acting? Get the voice out. Sound effects too. Art return. I'm kind of tempted to ask him where's the owner got why. Oh, I'm so tempted to ask where the owner got so much bear merch for their
What can
cafe.
I say? You're not the only first timer to get lost in thought as soon as they enter.
What's up? I mean, I get the plushies and some of the tableware, but there's even crocheted and bear-shaped pastries, all handmade stuff. Not easy to make. Can we answer the dude's question? Maybe the owner commissioned several artistic art.
No way I just said that.
Artists. Artists. Not what I accidentally said. Moving on. Let's actually get to the part with the conversation, Fawn. But to be fair, I do try to make this place look charming as possible. So you're the owner. Wait a second. You own this
Right
place?
on.
I discovered a bear. What? A bear affirmation done. I'm sorry for these words. That's really cool. I don't know many carved paths where you see the owners on the job. You work here all by yourself, Arthur?
I do have another employee who helps me bake pretty often, but recently he's been handling deliveries whenever he's not at his other jobs.
Okay, so we got the other person is a serial killer. You're his accomplice, and you're just smoothing it over. I caught on to you. Watch I be completely wrong.
It's not a big cafe, so I don't have to worry too much.
Okay, I see. Well, that was weird. Does this employee have a strange job or something? We should stay out of it. Do you also have a hyperfixation on bears? That'd be cute.
Anyway, sorry, I was just trying to make small talk, but got a bit sidetracked.
Am I late to work?
Are you ready to order?
What's the menu? All right, that's why I came here in the first place, Lo. Let's see. I guess over the menu hanging on the wall. Apart from the my leg just started itches. I glanced at the menu hanging on the wall. Apart from the coffee, tea, and juices, there is some seems to be modern varying pastries and a few savory options. A latte bear, 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 bear bear chino, blueberry pie. Okay, so a latte bears, bearicino, blueberry pie. I want the berrycino. Teddy bear, teddy bear roll, hamburger, hamburger, beer nerd. What bear nerds cuddle tea? Give me the. I rest my case. Someone really had loved bears and puns, but who the heck had? Who the heck is Barnera? Barnier? I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I'm having a bigger trouble deciding. Do you have any recommendations?
Well,
Oh, first thing first. Do you happen to be a vegetarian or vegan? Any allergies? Nope. I'm good with anything. Well, almost everything. My stomach really doesn't do well with cow's milk when it drinks. Oh, so you're lactose intolerant? Yeah, I guess to an extent, but not completely. I can eat cheese, yogurt, and sweets. That's fine. It's just cow milk. Drinks are a no-no. I see. Well, I have plant milk. I have plant milks as well, so it's no problem at all. Do you have any preference? Coconut milk, if you have any. I do actually. Oh, that's perfect. Can I have that added to your
right
recommendation?
on.
Oh, right on, right on. And is this here to go? To go. To go, hopefully this gives me a energy boost I need.
Ah, is it an important day?
Yup! You could say that. Just smiles and
Of
nods.
course.
Give me 5. Arthur heads to the machine in a few steps from the register and starts grinding some coffee beans. Look at these cute bear cups. I'm telling you, the next day, this whole store is getting robbed. You're like, there's gonna be nothing left. Everything getting stolen. When he's done with that, I see him grab what it looks like to be a milk farthener, and it's then that I realize he's making a latte. Once there is some foam, Arthur raised the frothed coconut milk to rather high to position and begin pouring it into a paper cup. The more the cup gets filled, the lower he steeps his hand until there's nothing seemed left to pour. Finally, he covers the latte with a lid and grabs a pastry from the glass display. Thank you for waiting.
Here's our
This is
takeaway
cute.
latte cub. If you need an energy boost, this'll do the trick.
This looks really cute. This whole store is getting robbed. The latte Arthur gives me has a adorable sticker with the logo of the cap on top of the cardboard sleeve. Guess this little one is Baronin Cup of Coffee. It really is a fitting name.
And this is one of our most popular pastries, the Berry Big Bun.
This is so cute. I would love this cafe. It's filled with custard. Much like as in the name, the bear is shaped like a bear. A berry big bun. Thank you, Arthur. Thank you. These look great. I can't wait to try them.
Glad to hear it. Have a good day now, won't you?
Can we pay?
A very good day.
I knew it was coming. Oh, haha. I definitely will. I will now see
Come
you.
again.
Arthur raised a hand in farewell as I exited the shop. Did we not pay for our stuff? He gave it for us on the house. Cup of coffee. That took a little longer than I thought. But it's okay. It doesn't hurt to have a little push once in a while. Yeah, Faye. He's hot. Sorry. I take out my phone and check the time. 8:30. Holy guacamole! I'm going to be late. Huh. Huh. Jeez, I'm dying. Note to self: don't run while trying not to spill any coffee, or any of your belongings for that matter. Actually, don't run when you're going to work. Period. Thank goodness this lid is tighter than a freaking margarita jar. Huh. Well, at least I won't be late now. Still, it's kind of a miracle that I didn't bump into anyone. Ruby Road is pretty crowded today. While waiting for the street light to change, I take a look at the berry bun. That chunkiness. That shine. It looks like it's calling to me. Okay, if you look at me like that, then I guess I have to.
Hey, you! Get out of the way!
If you bump into me and make me drop my food, I'm gonna cry and be mad. What? I see a. But wait, I'm on the sidewalk. You in the wrong then. I see a bicycle approaching. Ah! What the? No! Bear Bun died. I knew it was coming. It's scrumpled to the bicycle wheel. Oh my freaking gosh! You gotta be kidding me. Don't blame me. It's a red light. We are on the sidewalk. Unless I was purposely in the street, then whatever direction you was coming from, if you was coming from in front of me, then yeah. But if you was from my side or my back, then you in the wrong. Oh my freaking gosh, you gotta be kidding me. That voice. You in the wrong, sir. The bear bun murderer. I turned around to spot the identity of the bear bun murderer. He hasn't fared much better. The delivery backpack he was carrying also spilled some of the contents. Maybe this is delivery driver. But also, you should not blame me because you're driving, so you have to be more. Sorry. How in the heck did my latte survive, but not these? Okay, then he had to. Okay, there has to be concrete on that lid, cause oh my goodness, that's you better get your shark teeth glare somewhere else. This guy glances at this guy glances at me.
You.
I ain't do nothing.
Why the fuck didn't you move when I told you to, dumbass?
You're coming at me at 20 miles per hour. What am I supposed to do? Excuse me. He got some nerve. Yo, let me curse him out, bro. You know what? What would I technically do in this situation? I'll be mad, cause do not get mad. You know what? You know what? This isn't worth getting mad. Ah, forget it. I don't even have even the slightest entertain in this conversation. Besides, I can always buy another bun later. My job is more
Are you
important.
listening to me?
No, let's scram. Hasta la vista, random delivery guy. Okay, I'm kind of regretting my decision now. Wait, I kinda regretted my decision. I kinda regretted my decision. Let's apologize. Oh, it's green this time. Okay, I don't know. Wait. Okay, I should probably stick to my decision, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay, I don't know. It was my fault. It was totally his fault, and maybe this little guy is my fault too. A little bit my fault, but I don't know this guy. What if he's violent? And I really don't want to flash my ID for something like this. Or maybe he has a bad day.
Hey!
Sorry. Okay. Hmm. You know what? I'll stick with this one. I know, like, I picked this one to ignore him, but, like, again, now I'm thinking, like, what would I actually do in this situation? I actually would apologize. But I didn't want to get mad at the guy, but, like, it's either ignore him, but now, like, you know what? Stick with this one. All right, no more double switching. No more double switching. This is gonna be the only time I do it. Was he not expecting that? I'm sorry. It's true that I wasn't paying attention, so I'm partially responsible. Even so, please, you should try to be more attentive too. Thankfully, it was just some food this time. But someone could have really got hurt, you know. Let's both try to be more careful from now on. I'm
Okay, whatever.
Peace. As best as he could manage, the guy reluctantly the spilled contents from the ground and put them away in his delivery backpack before hopping onto his bike once again.
Sorry.
Hey, 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 peace. Then he leaves. Well, that was something. I throw the wrecked bear bun into the nearby trash can. He murdered the berry bun! It's a shame, but I'll just buy another one later. Alright. No more, switching. Silver City Police Department. Barely. I just missed some dialogue. Phew, made it. Barely. Okay. It's almost 9 a.m. Well, at least I'm not late. Of course, I'm the one with all the apples. After taking the elevator and walking down to the third floor hallway, I arrived at the office of Criminal Investigation Department. It's mostly empty. My coworkers are partially getting some coffee from the second floor. Sadly, the coffee machine from our office got broken last
Close
week.
call, eh?
Horrible. Yes, mostly empty. Save for one person. If you don't have a deep voice, you'll be mistaken as a female. Not even 1 minute has gone by, and I already have the pleasure of dealing with my Kabulate neighbor.
I almost thought you wouldn't make it.
You was preying on my downfall. You probably sent the delivery guy. That's crazy. Not like you at all. Fun blood ran cold or something. As if I just have got breakfast somewhere else, and it was a bit crowded.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, kiddo.
Where you want me to be late? Oh, shut up, Carl.
Anyway,
Anyway, Fawn, hate to cut the conversation short, but I need to take care of some really important business. Okay, I don't care. Carl gasped dramatically in a foreign shop.
come on, kiddo. You're not even going to ask what?
No. Oh, for the love of no. Patience, Fawn. Remember today's special. Sure, Carl. What's the important
It's
business?
confidential.
And I do not care. I have a strong urge to throw my monitor at so that it could conveniently lands on his head. You should have seen the look on your face.
Well, I guess I can tell you.
No, you can't. I thought you said it's confidential. He swerves his office chair around and scoots over to shorten the distance. When didn't you get a jacket? And he leans into me with his hands close to his mouth, like he's about to reveal a secret. You know Dave from the second floor, the PCRO, Police Control Room Operator. Yeah,
Turns
him.
out, he bought the wrong SD card for the surveillance cameras at the detention center.
Ooh. And you know this how? Hargrins.
Anyway,
I happened to arrive early and saw him panic on the phone, probably talking to his partner or something.
thing is, Guy was scared shitless, going off about how the cabs would go full at any moment, about how he could lose his job.
Okay. Why are we so concerned about this?
Which, to be fair, yeah, he could.
Oh. Why are you concerned about? Couldn't he go buy a replacement? No, can do. He got to check the CCTV cams from the latest criminal investigation, kiddo. Oh, now that you mention it.
Anyway,
But anyway, he said he could replace them tomorrow morning without fail. Again, you know this how. He gives me a knowing smile. Really, Carl? You could have turned in for this? What makes you think I won't say anything to the boss?
no, kiddo. David's not the only one I've got dirt on.
Put your tongue back in your mouth. Save, 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 save. I have a habit of saving. I don't know why. I have a habit of saving. Because I'm scared this computer will just crash or delete or like the recording will not record. You don't say. Wearing the complimented smile, he scoots away and stops right swerve spot. Catch Carlos Reynard, better known as Carl, is one of the most people who has been working here the longest. For how long, though, nobody knows, and nobody in the department dares to ask him, including me. I don't think he's that much older than us, yet he calls everyone kiddo for some reason. Well, everyone except for our division boss and the chief of police. I can never tell if Carl's blackmailing schemes are just for the show or real deal. How the heck did someone like him become a police officer? But be right back, need some coffee. Carl opened his desk and the top drawer and grabbed a cup of small glasses containers filled with brown powder before heading to the office door. Should I get with cinnamon again or nutmeg this time? He still carries those pre-granted bottles. What is he? Some kind of coffee snob? Whatever. At least I have some peace and quiet for a few minutes. I get to my own work area, right next to my Apple figurine, and Grant a pile of paperwork. Ugh, why is there so many? Just digitalize everything. What is this? The 80s? Huh. No. N- now's not the time to vent your frustration on the mass documents farm. Right as I turn to my mind, I hear unspeakable laughter of my supervisor.
Partner.
Fawn, my dearest partner. I think this peach is supposed to represent your color of your shirt. Morning, boss.
Yikes.
Morning, boss. Yikes! No, I told you to stop calling me that. It feels so cold and formal. Come on, we talked about this the other day. But
Soon enough, we'll be equals, you know. Calling me boss won't be an accurate description anymore.
then my screen just darkened. Hold on. My mouse is moving on its own. Okay. Plug you in. Here. There we go. So, why not get used to calling me by my name starting now? Equals, huh? I mean, that's only if I succeed in finding the criminal, right? Fine, fine. That was just a figure of speech. You really think the chief will go back on his word after all the hard work you put in these past years? Now, let's try that again. He stops right next to me, next to my desk. Morning, Fawn. Is Aslan? It's not so bad. Alexa, what is ASLAN?
According to Wikipedia, Aslan is a major
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Aslan appears in all 7
Alexa, stop. Oh my goodness. She wasn't shutting up. And my mom over here. Morning, Fawn. So I was right, Aslan. Morning, Aslan.
That's amazing!
That's amazing. Atta girl. That wasn't so hard now, was it? I guess, I guess not. To think this bundle of energy is my boss. Although I see him more almost every day, it's hard to believe it sometimes. Unless he's using his out of this world analogy skills, that is. He's not the chief of criminal investigation department for nothing. And once today, I'm going to work alongside him as a fellow detective from now on. No more Miss Assistant. So, where did we leave off yesterday? There's a lead on the Tigers' position whereabouts. And that's right. Any news on that regard? Unfortunately, just another person claiming to be
Are
him.
you for real?
Gosh, what is wrong with these people? Do they seriously think serial killers are joke?
As if I
Yeah.
didn't have enough already with the dumbasses ringing the headquarters thinking they've figured out the culprit just because they read Murder on the Orient Express.
I'm gonna be honest. Fun fact, like based off the podcasts I've been hearing, they said a lot of time people do have the habit of trying to claim they're the killer for some glorification of fame and stuff, which is like weird. Why would you want to like pretend you're someone like of a disgusting crime? I wasn't supposed to bring up. Okay, I didn't say, but like some people in podcasts would do. Like some people would claim to do stuff like that, which is like weird. Why would you want that? There's all sorts of people in this world.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable. I guess I can see the charm in claiming to be a defender of justice. It's just not the right
A
way.
murderer is still a murderer.
Talk like that again. I'm sorry. Gosh, he can be scary sometimes. Well, on the bright side, we do know a few quite sorry. Well, on the bright side, we do know quite a few important details regarding Tiger, don't you think? He's still a man, possibly in his late 20s to early 30s, with outstanding physical capabilities. He's only targets criminals. Based on the previous victims, I believe he used a blunt object as his killing method. Though, strangely enough, there is always some sort of cut wound rather than a claw, too, as if he's leaving marks on his victims. He bounds to use some sort of camouflage or disguise to lower people's guards. And I take out an envelope from my saddle. He always leaves a a calling card.
Are you for real?
Oh, how did you get that? Shouldn't that fondness be analyzed? Don't worry, they are, alongside everything else, at the latest victim's crime scene. I thought he was going to bite my head off there for a second. This is just a replica that I asked them to make for us. I'm afraid I don't follow. I have a plan out, Aslan. Hear me out, okay? Go ahead. I take a deep breath. We should make a copycat crime. Yeah, I don't follow. Not a real one, of course, just something that will trick the tiger into coming our way. We can pretend a fake murder and use the replica to alert the media that Tiger struck again. If it was just another killer, I doubt it worked. But this is the Tiger we're talking about. Someone with such a strong scene of justice won't tolerate his name being dragged through the mud. Even if he is, even if he knows this is a.
That's amazing!
You're a genius, Bon Bon. Ah. Aslan grabs my shoulders.
For being a killer, Tiger is a prideful guy.
If he finds out that the police no less is trying to ruin his name, he will lose his mind. Before I can give an answer, Aslan takes the calling card replica out of my hand.
Partner!
In fact, we don't. In fact, we don't. We go the extra mile and make the chief fake target. Do you really think he agreed to it? If it's for a good cause, he won't mind.
Partner!
And I consider catching a serial killer who's been a pain in our butts for the last few months to be good cause, no? Well, when you put it like that, probably yeah. Got it, girl. Should I contact the chief now then? Nah, don't fret. I'll take care of everything. Are you sure?
Yep. I'm not the leader of the Criminal Investigations Department for nothing.
Let boss show you what he's made of before you can't call me that anything anymore. Okay, okay. When should we put the plan in motion then? This evening. So soon? What, are you serious? The faster the better, right? We don't know when the tiger will strike again after all. Not to mention the amount of times he takes from murder to murder is getting shorter. That's true. Can we actually do it? Well, this could be like a test run with Aslan before we start working together as a fellow detective, so why not? Okay, got it. I'll I'll help with some of the details we might need to make the story more believable. I even know someone from the Target News agency who will get here at the drop of a hat once we called him.
Partner.
Gosh, Fan, what would I do without you? You'll be hopeless. You got me there. Okay, I'll go ahead with the preparations then. Could you send me the number of the contract in the news? I would like to have it just in case. Sure thing. I'll send you a message. Got it. Thanks, partner. You're amazing. I'll try to see you later, Alwyn.
Ta-ta.
The cute Tata. Ta-da! Ta-ta! Aslan started to walking away towards the hall until something made him stop in his tracks. He comes back. Fawn? Yes?
Congratulations on your promotion.
Sorry. Thank you!
Ta-ta.
See you later, partner. What a weird morning it's been. Well, no matter. Let's get to work. Hey, I got the promotion. I got 2 characters I already like. Sorry. Phew, time goes fast when you're contracting. Wonder if Aslan already finished with preparations. I only need to call Patrick for the scoop and we'll be all set. Maybe I should get some coffee from the machine on the second floor in the meantime. Is the chief gonna end up dead? And we was like, oh yeah, you were talking about fake crime scene. Watch the chief be dead as ever. These two, they deny top. Sorry. I'm sorry. There's gonna be someone dead, and I'm like the only one in this building. I have a feeling. Ugh. I'll never get used to these horrible orange stripes on the wall. Who the heck designed this building? Thank goodness I don't have to see them unless I'm moving around from the floor to floor. Anyway, coffee. Huh? Who's that? I don't think he's from our division. Wait, wait a second. He seems familiar. When I start approaching him, the black-haired man makes eye contact. Someone's dead here, and I'm gonna get framed, and I'm gonna be so devastated. Wait, I am gonna get framed. What I'm talking about? It was in the description of the game. Freak. He went away. What? Hey! Ah! The Alston's calling? Hello? Hey, Fon, could you fetch the chief from his office? We're ready to move the plan along. Can I bring up that I just saw someone in the building? I'm gonna also ask you to come with me, please. Because now I'm concerned. Hi, Allison. Sure thing. Oh, should I call Patrick now then? Nah, don't worry. I already took care of it. You come down with me. No. Can I tell him that I just saw some suspicious dude in the building? Whoa, are you for real? Okay, wait. I'm playing as Fawn, so she's not doing what I would do usually. But that option pops up. I'm snitching. Looks like my catchphrase are rubbing off on you. And yeah, Patrick was glad to help when I told him you referred me to him. I see. That's great. I'll go ahead and get the chief then. I'd go. That's my partner. We're not gonna bring up the guy that was in the building. Okay. With a smile on my face, I hang up and put the phone in my pocket. Okay, no time for distractions. Let's go do this. He's gonna be dead. He's not he's in that closet dead. T-Bros, we're ready for the huh? Smoke guard on his ashtray, but there's no sign of him. That's odd. Hints of tobacco, a sweet spice scent too, and something else. Blood. He's in that closet dead or under that desk. Something rusty. It's blood. It smells like blood. Please tell me this is a joke. He couldn't have been. No, snap out of it, Fawn. Call your partner! Oh, sorry. You've gotten some assuming the worst every single time. You expect the worst right now. No, expect the worst. Let's just make sure first. I take one step. I take one step, then another. I take one step, then another, and another. I take one step, then another, and another, and another, until I'm right next to the desk. And I look behind it. Sprawled on the floor over a small pool of blood lies the tiger card with the image of the tiger eye. Unmoving corpse. Wait. Wait! Huh? You said quiet, Gabby? Oh, sorry.
I fucking knew it.
Wait. Wait, what? Did I just skip over something? Wait, chat, I think I skipped over something. Hold on, I'm sorry. Sorry. No. We need to go back. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Wait a minute. You look oddly familiar, sir. Okay. Yeah, you look oddly familiar. You're the serial killer, sir. Wait! I just remembered. Didn't he take the card from me? Oh, what if he did it and used it? Aslan, you were my partner, boo. Please tell me it was not him. Alright, because we're gonna go back to the red text. Sorry. I think the text is going a little. Let's go right there. It smells like blood. Please tell me this is a joke. It couldn't have been. No, snap out of it, fine. Okay. Sprawling on the floor over a small pool of blood lies a small card with the image of the tiger's eye and the unmoving corpse of Andrew Burris, the former chief of police.
I fucking knew it.
Yo, our partner killed the chief is crazy. It's just a prediction. I don't know. It's just a prediction. It is a demo game. Link in the description. I smell popcorn. Black-haired man comes out from the cardboard cupboard of my right. What, didn't he just run off somewhere? This guy was the one on the streets. I knew I recognized him somewhere. I was right. Wait, he doesn't have a scar though. He just put on a wig and some makeup to cover his burn scar.
You police moron, set me up!
Wait, what are you talking? Okay, we were planning on setting you up, but sir, I just came into the room. And if he's here, then there's no one else he could be but Tiger.
Hooray! You earn a fucking gold star!
In defense, sir. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. In defense, sir, I just walked into this office My partner just killed him. That's my prediction because he's the only one who had the card. Now you better tell me what the freak is going
Did
on.
you kill this guy to try and pin it on me?
No, I just walked in here.
Oh, honey, you shouldn't have!
No way, I'm about. Okay, I am gonna get framed. Either way, is in the game description, but. I, ex- I'm not worried. I didn't even do anything. I'm worried about this man. What? I didn't do anything. Didn't you kill him?
Dipshit.
He just called me that. Would I be asking you if I did?
I'm a killer, not a fucking liar.
I remember what Chucky said. Chucky said I'm a killer but not a monster. You know what? I'll give you that. I believe you, sir. Where's your ponytail? Actually, did you ever have a ponytail in the beginning? You had a blue ponytail. Am I stupid? Wait a minute. Wait. No, nothing against Fawn, but that big behind ponytail. How will he cover with this small wig? Oh, he said that. You should sort your standards, man. Okay, let's suppose for a second he's actually telling the truth. Why am I standing here? Why am I standing here? Leave the office! Who would actually believe that? Like, seriously, the scene is practically damning itself. Even if you didn't kill him, you wouldn't exactly have clean records, you know. Can I just run out the room? Look, over there. Oh crap. No way I'm about to get framed. I never officers entered the office. I see a few colleagues speaking from the door entrance as well, including Carl. You gotta believe me. The evidence is starting right there. So, it's true. The unbelievable. It's just as Mr. King said. What? Who's Mr. King? I don't know who's Mr. King. Unless that's Oslin's last name. Put your hands in the air. Technically, the tiger does as he says. Can't beat a gun after all. Tiger, you're under arrest for the murder of Andrew Barnes and several other people. You have the right to remain silent. One of the officers handcuffs Tiger's wrist and starts leading him towards the door. Make make way, this man is dangerous. Before Tiger disappears from the field of view, he glances at me one last
I
time.
won't forget this.
I didn't do this! Huh? Keep walking.
Hey!
I get it already. Once they're out of sight, I turn to the remaining officer in the room. Hey, what do you mean just now? Did you know that Chief was murdered? Even before you came here? He scowls. Playing dumb won't help you, traitor. Yo, my partner just backstabbed me! Slyn! I was straight up sipping for you! Honestly, you didn't do this to me. Oslin! I'm looking at text messages. I'm sorry. Huh? What? What do you mean, traitor? I'm a detective. That's no way to treat your superior. Okay, why am I talking about superior? I'm like, yo, the officer ignores me and points his gun at me. What the? Aslin, where's
That's
Aslin?
Mr. King to you.
What I say, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was right. I was right. I knew it. Aslin, bro, this betrayal is crazy. You were just flirting with me earlier. Okay. No, I.
Unbelievable.
And considering your involvement in this, the only place you belong is filthy jail. Excuse me? Ah, nah, you out my Roger. Carl, actually no, Carl, you on King's side. Slin, I'm hurt. You know what? The coffee man's my only favorite. Miss Darby. This can't be happening. What? What are you talking about? Involvement. I came here to get the chief just like you told me. Didn't we plan to make a fake target just this morning so that Tiger would make his appearance tonight? I okay. See why we have paperwork? Cause they could track you down.
Heaven's sake, Darby. How would I even accomplish that in such a short time?
Why you lying through your golden locks? To think we would resort to sprouting a ball of franchise and nonsense the moment to get concerned. He wanted the chief dead so he could get his position. I'm so smart, guys. Even though my reading skills is terrible, I'm so
Yikes.
smart. I never expected this from you. Goldilocks wannabe. Be quiet. No, and again, I never expected you to be the Tiger's accomplice either. Okay, alright, maybe I actually did, I knew having a conversation with that man, I was like, whoa, I didn't even do this. Then I should have ran out the room, but that would have like been.
The way you knew so much about him. I should have seen the signs.
Ain't I'm a investigator? Ain't that my job? No, no, I was just doing my job. Please take her to the detention center. We'll hold her there momentarily until this is decided which holding cell she'll be transferred to. Can't be. Right. Oh wait, Mr. King. It isn't true! Someone tell me this isn't true! Fawn Darby, you're under arrest for being an accomplice to the serial killer in the murder of Adrian Bronze. Though I can't stop knocking my knees together, my feet get stuck to the floor. I don't even register the words coming at me, just the cold metal of the cuffs against my skin. My legs are invertible, start moving when I feel a rough tug on my wrist in order to make me walk. Just a moment, officer. Don't talk to me! No! No! Yo, I would have purposely backed up on purpose. Allison approached me and leans in as if he wants to whisper something.
Thanks for your cooperation, partner.
I no Lord, no Lord, no it. I guessed who it was beforehand. Ew, put your tongue back to your mouth. You're not hot anymore. You're not hot anymore. Only Tiger and the coffee dude. I just forgot the coffee dude. Charles in third place now. You off the rise. You ugly to me now. This, this fucker. That's stupid. He was planning to set me up for the very beginning. It was my plan. You son of a witch. My sudden outburst catches everyone off guard. The officer, my colleagues, Carl, all except for him. Alright. Yeah, now I'm discriminating. You're discriminating yourself now. You're discriminating yourself more and more. Stop talking. Whatever you use will be used in the courts of Oh, I'll kill you. I'll freaking kill you. No matter how much I struggle, no matter how much I scream and frail, I kept being carried off while Alan grins anomaly. Ew. Stay here. Shut up. If they try to interrogate me, I ain't saying nothing. I'm like, bring a lawyer. Right after shoving me like I'm the vermin on the earth, the officer closes the door. Where would I even go, dummy?
Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
In defense, I was framed! Okay, I did use your plan. Why are we in the same cell together? Tiger! Not pleased to make your acquaintance, dipshit. Wait, why did they put us in the same detention cell?
Ah!
How the freak should I know? It's not like I'm happy about it either.
You were the little dipshit who set me up after all.
Hey, first of all, you gotta understand I'm doing my job. And secondly, it was a plan. It was never actually intended for him to actually die. Oh my goodness. Can you freaking stop that? I already told you, it wasn't me. You think I was born yesterday?
A lot of
Yes.
people in the police force are fucking stupid, but I know a damn smartass when I see one.
Okay, then you were born yesterday. And you and that Papamonos. What Papamonos? Asshole who acts like he got a lion mane his behind. Both of you set me up. I can say that I did, but pretty much our intentions, you gotta understand. You're half right.
What?
The initial plan was to lay a trap for you with a fake target. It was originally my idea, not going to deny that. But judging from the fact that you got here so quickly without knowing what the heck was going on, and how everyone thought the chief was dead even before coming into the room, I dig my nails into my hands. And that bastard must have murdered him and planned to pin the crime on both of us.
Huh.
Yo, I'll be in the corner crying. And people says I'm the douchebag. Well, you are a killer, even if they say you're doing it for the greater good. Yeah, you gotta understand. You gotta understand. I wouldn't deny it. I'm surprised you're not losing your mind over all this, especially considering how you acted before. I mean, even I'm a freaking mess right now. I thought you'll be angry. I'm angry. Anger, anger. Alexa, what is ARGRIER?
FromHomeJunction.com. Greer is a unisex name commonly used in English cultures.
What? I don't think that's what I said. Angry.
Oh, make no mistake, I'm seething.
What is seething? I'm scared to ask my dot because she's acting dumb. Where's she at? Alexa, what is the word SEETHING?
Seething is a form of the word seethe. As a verb, seethe is usually defined as to surge or foam as if boiling. As a noun, seethe is usually defined as the act of seething. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for seethe.
But I need to cool my head if I want to get out of here and murder that freaking scumbag. I did say I would have gone kill that man. I get ahead of myself. Do my job now. Not if I kill him first. Not if I kill him first.
Holy shit! Did that bastard awaken a beast without knowing?
Sorry. Still, it's too early to think about how we're gonna deal with him. Can't do anything while we're stuck in here. You're not wrong there, dipshit. I should call me Dip Poop. Can you stop calling me that? My name is Fawn.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Alright, chill. I'm sorry. Patience, Fawn. Patience. You can always punch him later. He must be angry because I'm still technically part of the reason he's here. Again. Okay, yeah. Again, I was doing my job. Speaking of names. I'm guessing Tiger's not your real name either, right? No crap. Okay, patience over. I swear to gosh, if you keep it up with that hot and cold attitude, I'm going to start calling you dickhead for the rest of your life.
Fine. The name's Oz. Happy now?
Wizard of Oz. Ozzy! It's a start. Whatever. So, Oz, we seem to have. No, we definitely got off on the wrong foot. But if we both want to get revenge on that walking garbage, we need to cooperate. Work together.
Tell you what, Bambi.
Bambi. Bambi.
If you can use that giant brain of yours to get us the hell out of here, I'm game.
Eh. And I even know someone out there who can help us. Oh, you got yourself a deal. Okay. Peaches. I got my peach thing. Actually, my mouse is reminding me of the guy. I'm not looking at my mouse. After discussing the new plan, we wait for the central someone to show up. Behind the door, I don't want to see no one. Oz nods at me and I got into position. It's showtime. I lie on the floor and close my eyes. Alright, you two, time for your meal. But no funny. Hey, what happened? What do you think, moron? She collapsed. But why? Crap. For the love of so much of being righteousness. All you cops are the freaking same. I need to call for help.
Hey!
You can't leave her alone. You can't leave her alone, asshole. What if she dies? What? Die? Oh, gosh. They didn't train me for this. Well, you're supposed to be trained for that. The guard touches my neck with two of his fingers to check my pulse. I'll just call someone. He starts fumbling with his clothes. Hold on, didn't the supervillains catch this on cam? Oh yeah, there is a camera in the room. What a freaking moron. I'm glad I remembered he was one of the duties today. How is someone this dumb on the police force? Well, he's very athletic and kind-hearted.
I shouldn't have asked.
After nabbing the keys from the guard and opening the handcuffs, we proceed to undress him. Oh, undress him that Ozzy can put on his clothes. Once we cuffed him, Ozzy takes off the black wig and shows it to me.
Okay.
Again, how'd that big behind ponytail get in under that wig? Your hair is not those flat types. Yours got fluff. I hold my hair on top of my head and put the wig on. My long behind hair should not be that long. Those cameras make me nervous. Are you absolutely sure they are not working right now? Yeah, don't worry. The memory's full. Oh, I just remembered. Paro brought up that the guy who's supposed to check the cameras lost something. I got some good memories. But you know. Oh, Paro. Right on. Reynard. Yeah, Reynard. I'll tell you later. Alright, we're definitely still can't exit through the entrance even with the cameras out of the way. And that's not counting the reporters that must be outside. Crap, you're right. How do we leave then? The second floor at the back might be durable, thankfully. This building has one on the one side. Sounds good to me. How did you break in the first place? I just hope you don't leave me behind. I'm a bit nervous about jumping from this height up.
Unlike the Lion Trash King, I'm not a fucking traitor, Bambi.
To start calling you the Wizard of Oz. Okay. Thanks. I'm running in heels, by the way. See what I mean? His hair got fluff. How did you fit it under that black cap? Huh. 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 Now, time for my crisis.
You've got guts, Bambi. I'll give you that.
The fluff in his hair. I'm so baffled by the wig. You're not so bad yourself. I saw a red light and I thought my mic was muted. And I was like, I was saying all that. After a bunch of running and then more hiding so the Oz could change back into his clothes, I end up taking the wig off and giving it back to him. The officer's clothes. Let's say Oz tore them to shreds. I can't believe we just jumped from a window on the second floor and survived. In fact, no matter how good or bad my plan was, I can't believe we even managed to sneak low enough to go unnoticed. Well, our security always just slacks? Exactly, that's why I said, how did he get in? This actually kind of pisses me off how easily we were able to escape. But oh well. I'm obviously not part of the police anymore. Not after what happened today.
Okay.
I was right. I'm so good at predicting stuff, guys. I'm so smart. Oh, here we are. For the first time since we stopped running, I take a look at the place how Ozzy has brought us to, and I immediately recognized it. You gotta be kidding me!
Bambi!
For freak's sake, Bambi, move your butt already. Arthur's already not gonna like this, but we really got no other choice. All right, lead the way. Who would have thought? I guessed it from the beginning. Of all places, a bear themed cafe. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Here we go. Welcome to the humble abode. Thank you. The cafe has a bit of a different feeling now that it's empty.
Okay.
Give me a second, okay? I'm going to bring Arthur. Sure. No time for me to cry into my pillow. Actually, my arms. I don't have a pillow. Give me a bear to cry on. Oz heads to the back of the shop and starts going upstairs to what I assume is the floor they live on. Hey, Arthie, got some big news to tell you. His voice is getting more and more distant. Arthur, are you there? Until I can't hear it anymore. It really is the same cafe, huh? I guess the other employee Arthur mentioned this morning must have been Oz. Then so he's the one who helps him bake. Oh, I'm pooped. I'm about to sit down on one of the nearby tables when the pastries from the shop counters grab my attention. Oh, they all look so good. Okay, do not touch anything. I wonder if uh oh sorry. With a spring in my step, I approached the glasses display only to have my hopes immediately crushed the moment I noticed a sign next to an empty plate. We're out of berry big buns. Aw.
Bambi.
Hey, baby. Seems like Arthur hasn't arrived yet. What are you doing? Before I can muster a reply, He follows my line of sight and hums in an understanding.
Hmm?
Nif said my pastries are freaking awesome.
Uh,
Oh, come on. Could you at least show some reaction? Actually, I kind of already figured it out.
what?
Wait, what? It's funny, to be honest. I was here this morning. You're kidding me, right? No, sir. No, sirree. I already met Arthur. He gave me a recommendation, and I bought a latte and the bear bun, then headed to
Huh.
work. You don't say. Yup. Well, well, what? Did you like the bear bun? About that. Please tell me you're joking.
Huh?
What? Why would I joke about this? Wait, you don't tell. Wait, don't tell me. Oh my gosh. You don't remember. Remember what? A certain incident with a bicycle. For a few seconds, Oz looked at me like I have grown another head. Then his eyes widened. Oh, freak. That was you? Jeepers, give me strength, for I will kick him in the balls. What the heck, dude? I even recognize you with a wig and makeup. And you can't remember the poor person you almost ran over.
Hey!
I was in a hurry, okay? And it's not like I remember every single person I see on the street. Okay, alright. He's okay, he's me for real. Cause sometimes I be remembering people and they don't even remember me. And or it's the other way around, certainly. I can't believe I'm actually more shocked about this than having my bun destroyed in my face that forgettable. It's true that we don't usually remember faces of people we don't know, but look, I'll make it up to you, okay? The pastries and desserts we sell are made by me anyway. Really? Why are you surprised now? No, I mean, Arthur said that his other employee helped him bake, but I didn't think you actually made everything on the menu. What? He's embarrassed? Not everything, just sweet stuff and bread. Arthur handles the drinks and regular cooking. I get it. Looks like someone here really enjoys. Never mind. Alexa, what is CONFECTIONERY?
From Alibaba.com. Ceylon refers to premium black tea exclusively brewed
Alexa,
with
stop! Salon. That's not the word. And I think she said a different word. He does try to bake sometimes, but yeah, I see. It's whatever. Water under the bridge and all that jazz. Anyway, good thing we made it, huh? Yeah, thank goodness. Not, not, not goodness. Thank us. We're the ones who got out. I guess you're right. Yep, home sweet home. It wouldn't be so sure. Arthie, where were you? Man, I was looking all over for you. Oh crap. Oh crap indeed. He does not look happy.
Ozzy.
You have got a lot of nerve asking me where I was, Ozzy. Look, I did what I had to do, okay? I even wore my usual wig and makeup. It was obvious as heck they had some dirty trick up their butts. I couldn't just let a
Oscar!
copycat. His full name is Oscar. Mm, That's exactly the reason why you shouldn't have gone. Why do you never ever think about the consequences of your actions? This impulse nature of yours is going to get you killed one day. I'm fine. You worry too much.
Oscar!
Ooh, Oh, he didn't say the full government yet. He just said the first name. Oh, Oscar, deep in that voice. Sorry. I think I don't. I think I don't worry enough. What's the point of letting you know stuff in advance if you're just going to do whatever you want? He has to be in the police station. You have to work in the police station. You have to work with authorities to know that because you just said you let him know in advance. Stuff in advance.
Hmm.
So he's the real traitor. Look, can we continue this some other time? I don't know if you noticed, dude, but there's someone else here. You can yell at me all you want later. Hello? Great way to get to know people, just witnessing a random argument and hope for the best. Oh, goodness, I'm sorry, I didn't know we had a... Hmm? You look familiar. Yes, I actually came this morning. Ah, you're the one who had the important day! That's me, alright. Guess I should introduce myself properly. I'm Fawn. Well, once again, it's nice to meet you, Fawn. Likewise. Did you know she is one of the one who helped me escape in the police detention center? What? Well, way to drop the bomb, man. What are you doing? She always works for the police. She also works for the police. Shut up, bro. Shut up. What? She's even Oscar. Technically not anymore. Is he doing this on purpose? Scratch that. That Zook smile tells me he's totally on doing it totally on purpose. I need to sit down. Yeah, I bet. I look at Oz demeaning explanation. He just shrugs. I don't like beating around the bush. At least give me a warning next time. Fine, whatever. I can't believe this guy. Why is this happening? Arthie, I'll explain everything. Yeah, he said he ain't beating around the bush. I guess I won't. I see. And then he betrayed you. Yeah, with that nasty tongue sticking out. That's awful. Arthie.
Ozzy.
Wait, Ozzy, I need to ask to make sure first. Ozzy doesn't say anything, but he nods. Fawn, you're aware of what we do, probably more than anyone considering you were a criminal profiler. Yes, I had. Ouch! I had to figure out Tiger and I accomplished though. I guess I'm one of them too now. What can I say? I'm more suited to gathering information from sidelines, blending in my surroundings, making small talk, be it outline or offline, be it online or offline. No wonder Ozzy hasn't been discovered yet. Arthur seems to be pretty skipping. But that's besides the point. Do you see what I'm trying to get at? I do, and I'm okay with it. I sacrificed a lot of things to be a detective. Aside from a couple of people online, I don't have any friends. I don't really have a family either. Not anymore. And dating, while working, this type of job is challenging. So, but why am I worried about dating? Just say you got nobody. Sorry, I'm sorry. Challenging to say at least, so I never really bothered. Maybe it's not the most admirable or healthy thing to do for someone, but my career is everything to me. It was the only thing that gave me purpose. The only thing that made me feel like I had soul. Like I was good for something. Like I existed. That bastard! He stole my very life from me. You might as well say he stole my soul. He's not hot to me anymore. That's why no matter what, I gonna get my revenge. Period. Sorry. Huh? Well, R&B. All right, Pumpkin. You certainly got resolve. Welcome aboard. Period. Does that mean? Heck yeah, you can stay, Bambi. We're going to be a great team. All right. I'm glad you're in agreement. That means you won't mind sharing a room, will you? That means you won't mind sharing a room, will you? Ozzy's like, no. He's like, no. What? What the freak do you mean, Arthur? Why?
Well,
Seeing that you have an extra bed in your room and I don't, not to mention there aren't any more bedrooms. But I thought you gave her your I thought you give her a room and we share. Considering you brought Fawn here, Ozzy, I think it's more than fair that you share a room with her. Okay, he was planning on giving me a room and he just shares with him, but then he's like, nah. Sorry. You certainly didn't expect me to do that, do you? I mean, we wouldn't even be in this situation if someone had listened. Scary. Scary has gotten a whole other meaning now. Don't mess with Arthur if it was good for you. Fine. Remember to clean up a bit before pulling out the tumbling bed. Yeah, I know.
Bambi.
Follow me, Bambi. Yes, sir. Why you keep calling me Bambi? I'm sorry. Probably because my name is Fawn, so Bambi will make sense. Whoa. Definitely not what I was expected. The room is filled with a brim of posters from different bands and video games. I see a gaming console. Excuse me, and a TV too. A fellow gamer, huh? Plus he likes Bo- Pokemon and Ghost Street. That's what. Ooh, what are the chances? Pokemon, Ghost Street. I don't know Ghost Street. Is it Ghostbusters? I don't know. There's also a blackboard with a recipe for chocolate pastilles cookies, which honestly sounds mouthwatering. Not only there is a several sticky notes with recipe pastries all over the wall next to his desk. There's your burn scar. Hey, move over, huh? I need to pull out the bed. Oh, I'm sure. Guess he went to change, and I'm lost in thought. Once Ozzy takes off his slippers, he jumps right onto his bed and whines into his pillow. It's a nice room. It's all right, I guess. As if he changed up his mind about whining, he suddenly gets up. Seeing you still wearing that suit is pissing me off. Gotta be super uncomfortable for stay-at-home clothes. Well, it's not like I got anything else to wear. And I can't go back to my apartment knowing that's probably where the police will look for me first. Touchy. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Sure. Yes, I'll sit down on my bed. Well, I'll still wait. Whoa, waiting sucks. I wonder if he has any manga.
Bambi.
Ah, well, isn't that a warm welcome, chill dude? It's just me. Say the serial killer. Anyway, I got you some clothes. Really? Yeah, go change. Thank you. Whatever. Can we destroy my phone? They probably tracking my phone. Ooh, this is cozy. That looks mad cozy. I'm back. Hey, nice. Hey, oh. Hey, nice. They suit you. Oh, thank you. I wasn't expecting that compliment. I'm glad Arthur's cartridge found a new owner. Wait, what? It's all yours. Arthur made it for me a couple of years ago, but it's not really my style. Are you sure? Yeah, in fact, it would make him happy to see you wear it. In that case, ooh. Sorry. In that case, I'll gladly take it. That turtleneck too, but by the way, that's one of mine, but I really don't use it anymore. It must sound like a broken record by now, but seriously, thank you both so much. One thank you is enough, but don't be a suck up. What? Hey! Oh yeah, Arthur said he'll get you more clothes tomorrow. You can even pick up what you like. But seriously, no more thank yous. It's getting old. Alright. Alright, if you say so. Here's the pants, by the way. Oh, were were they the wrong size? Yeah, but it's okay. These one are pretty comfortable, and I'll get more tomorrow anyway. Right. I'm pretty sad that I won't be able to go home for a while, but I can't complain to Ozzy and Arthur after all. They've done so much for me. As hospitality as they've been, we still barely know each other. Alright, now I could say this peach matched our cardigan. Hey, Bam, you can't be serious! No words are necessary. We just nodded at each other and hurried towards Arthur. Arthur, what's wrong? Did something happen? See for yourself. Arthur points to the TV, which at first glance seems to be broadcasting the latest news. The Target News and HGC.
Bambi!
Wait, baby, look! Right in the front of the Silver Lane police station, Austin King is giving a speech while officers and reporters are curiously bystanders listen. As expected, I seem to have been added to the police's wanted list. Ozzy, or Tiger, rather, was already on that list, of course, but the murder of the chief police has brought even more attention to him. Weirdly enough, the picture they've been showing on the news is an old photo of me when I first became a profiler. My hair was overall demure, were very different back then. No pictures of Ozzy. But the most shocking thing is of all is the news header at the bottom of the screen. Ashley King soon to be chief of print, but yo, swearing in the ceremony held in 10 days. What the freak, man? Damn it. Oh, damn it all. Yo, I'm going to bed. 10 days. Until Aslan becomes the chief of police. That's what he did. He killed for to become the position. He was easy to read, easy open book. I should have known. I should have known it was all a lie. There are times when things are too good to be true. No, you're just so good at pretending. But let's be real here. You never quite belonged. How did you sleep at night? We trusted you. No, people like you are menaces. I hope you never let you out. But I didn't do it. Don't even bother trying to explain yourself. It's probably just a bunch of excuses anyway. Am I having a nightmare? My little apples. Oh, I still have my phone. The scene speaks for itself. Before I can muster a reply, Carl appears right in front of me. Good job, kiddo. You really done it now. Was it fun using my tailed bait for information that I shared with you in confidence, convenience? I bet you must have quite a laughed. Carl, you know that isn't true. Guess that's what I get for underestimating you. Carl, well played, Fawn. You sure had me fooled. This can't be real. Oh, he does see me as a true friend. The whispers gets louder and bolder. No more inhabitable, no more hiding. No more reason to bury their opinions of me. A advance of unwell expectations. You deserved it. this is. Ah, there you are. Ew. Derby! You. The mere glance of his face, the slightest tone of his voice, is all it takes to make me see red. I'd gotten to give you some credit. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have been able to get this far. A shame that only one of us can be declared king. You can't get away with this. Funny, I already did. You lied to everyone. You lied to me. Huh. Is that some pride being broken there? So sorry, partner. But let's not kid ourselves. The biggest liar here is you. Where? Oh, right. I can't help but make myself the depiction laugh while I bring my hands to my face. There's a tiger. That's so cute. Why does he have to torment me in my sleep too? It's just a dream. I know it's perfectly well, but that does nothing to soothe my bursting rage. My nails dig hard into my skin. I'll be better. I better stop controlling myself, Fawn. One look at my surroundings to make realize that Ozzy is nowhere to be found. Only a cute tiger plush in his place. Oh, against the window. Everyone's up already. Gosh, just how much did I sleep? I have no idea what time it is. Expect that it's daytime. Huh. Well, I guess it's to be expected. What's with that day I had yesterday? Oh, without wasting any more time, I stopped my endless reflection to wash up and change before heading to the living room. Arthur and Ozzy are lying on the couch and sipping their coffees. Ozzy seems to be iced while engaging in conversation. The coffee table right next to them has a plate filled with cookies that I instantly recognized. Aren't those the ones from the recipe Oz has written on the blackboard? They look really good. As I get closer, I can hear bits of what they're saying. Seriously, freak, think. Oh, thank freak the cameras weren't working, or we would have been screwed. You have fun to think for that. Next time, please be more careful. I know you feel like I'm nagging, but this job is difficult for a reason. Ugh,
Well,
and I'm worried. Okay, I get it. Conversation's over. I don't know if you noticed, Arthie, but Bammy has been standing there for a while. Oh, fun! What? Since when? 5 minutes. Give it or take.
Ozzy.
To gives him a light bunk on the head with his closed fist. You should have told me. Huh. Good morning, Fawn. Morning. Good afternoon. You mean? I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Did you sleep well? Maybe it's time to change your prescription.
Hey!
Ouch, that hurt! Not everyone has your superhuman senses. Anyway, as I was saying, did you sleep well? Yeah, as well as can be expected. So bad.
Oscar!
For the love of. Are you 5? 29. Last I checked. Ah, so you are. I was right. 30s, he just wasn't 30 yet. Arthur brings a palm to his face in defeat. What is this? A comedy duo? And these guys are supposed to be criminals. Ignore him. He gets an attitude when he has to wake up early. Yeah, unlike some other people, I glanced at him. Pretty sure his crappy attitude is a 24/7 occurrence. Cut her some slack, Ozzy. It's not every day that someone loses their lifeline over someone they trusted. Ozzy grumbles but doesn't say anything. I guess he agrees. Anyway, what do you say about some breakfast? Or, well, brunch, rather. Ozzy made some cookies, and I can make you something to drink. Maybe some tuna rice balls, too, so you can have something more filling. There are some leftovers from lunch. I don't want to bother you, well, more than I am. Nonsense. It's no bother at all. I'm not a barista and a cook, 'cause I need to save money or anything. I just enjoy doing it. Now that would you like to drink? I could really do in a mood for coffee, but I still like something that gives me a burst of energy. Why is my mouse glitching?
Right on.
Arthur heads into the kitchen and just as quick as yesterday prepares a drink with all the exact experience of a trained barista. Gotta make sure my thing is still recording. Still recording. You're still recording. Let's go. Oh, this is so cute. If I didn't get caught yesterday, my house was going to be filled with apples and bears. This whole place was getting robbed. Actually, I probably would have died in the process. Since since you said you weren't in the mood for coffee, I thought of making you a maslin tea. Oh, it's chai. Sorry, chai. How I know chai means tea is because the Spider movie. Chai tea, chai me, chai is tea, bro. It has caffeine, but not too much as coffee. The spiciness should help you feel less groggy. Arthur places the cup right next to Ozzy, so I end up sitting next to him on the couch. I'll be right back. I'm going to make another cup of coffee and get the rice balls from the fridge. Once Arthur is out of sight, Ozzy reached for the plate of cookies and shoved them right in my face. Eat. Right. Gosh, will I ever get used to this hospitality? This whole situation is so weird. After I grab one, Ozzy puts the plate back on the table, but doesn't take his eyes off of me. I gulp, I gulp and bring the cookie right to my lips, right to be savored. I wish he didn't watch me so intensely. Holy crap, these are so good. The moment I finish, in my hand right onto the plate to get at least two more, Ozzy relaxes. His eyes puffs out his chest. Oh well, maybe they are. He lets out a big hearty laugh and goes back to his iced coffee. Zero mortality, huh? A few mouthfuls of ooh, chai later, Arthur comes back with his coffee and a plate of rice balls. He sits right next to me. That reminds me, Fawn. We need to talk about getting you more clothes. That's there's this website Ozzy I use all the time that has a great selection and in many sizes. So you don't need to worry about getting something that doesn't fit you or feels too big. Arthur passed me his phone, placing it directly into one of my hands. My other hand is holding a rice ball. The clothing store called Estarina. I almost called it something else, but I do apologize what I was about to say. Estarina shows up on the screen. Please, make sure to choose whatever you need. Though it's still a bit hasty, I nod and start scrolling through his phone to choose a couple of plain tops and pants in my size. Nothing too complicated. Arthur peeks at my selection over my shoulder. Is that all? You won't get any pajamas? He catches me right as I finish my bowl. I don't need to impose. Plus, I could always sleep in the plain t-shirt. Ozzy Ozzy looks at me like I spoke forbidden words, and after seeing Arthur, I can see why. A plain t-shirt? Absolutely not. God, gosh damn it. Uh, Have you seen the collection they have for pajamas? There are just so many cute options. You must choose one, I insist. I think I turned a switch on. Ah, if only you saw the bear pajamas they had last season. Oh, I see why he got. Okay, alright, bro. And he's jumping in the background. Why is he jumping? Don't get mad at me, bro. I, okay, there's nothing new I saw. While Arthur rambles about the wonder of cute pajamas, Ozzy scoots closer to me and cups a hand near his mouth, as if he wanted to tell me a secret. You better let this one go unless you want him to talk your ear off about his fixation on cute clothes. Ozzy shudders. Or worse, his bear obsession. I sigh and eventually touch Arthur's shoulder to get his attention before his rambling can continue. Okay, okay, you win. I'll get one too. I looked down at the phone once again and clicked the sleepwear selection. My finger kept scrolling on the screen until one Apple design catches my eye. Oh, this one is right up my alley. I add it to the cart and hand back the phone to Arthur. Thank you so much, this Arthur. It's generally kind of
Of
you.
course.
He told me to stop saying thank you. Of course, think nothing at all of it all. Still, I like to repay you somehow. Maybe I can do housework. I appreciate that, Fawn, but it's really not necessary. I quite enjoy doing the housework. Besides, the way you're going to help me out by working at my calf. Wait, huh?
Well,
Hey! You didn't really think that all this was for free, did you? And I could always use a new helping hand at the calf. Okay. Uh, you just want someone to wear a spare apron you finished, don't you? Well, I don't mind. This sits much better with me anyway. I don't like to feel like a freeloader. Peter claps his hands, excited. Exactly. With just a few adjustments, I'm sure the apron will fit you just like a glove. Before Arthur could go on to another tangent, Ozzy stops him in his tracks by standing up from the couch. Can we please move on from the small talk now? I don't want to know about you, but I know what happened yesterday was pretty damn bad. Ozzy, no, he's right. There's a limit on how much we can try and overthink about it. At the end of the day, we gotta address the elephant in the room. That's true. Thankfully, they couldn't get any recordings of Ozzy's face because of the SD card from the security room was full. My face is one thing, but what about you? Isn't your face all over the police station, being a former employee and all? Though, now I think about it, you look a lot different than the picture they showed on TV. Security cameras aren't in every single room. They only reserved for sections of the building, like the detention room and holding cells and the entrance. As my picture being different, I paused, my hands clenched into my fist. I was actually about to change it once I got promoted as a detective, but we all know how that went. Well, it's still good that you decided to wait until then. Otherwise, your most recent photo would have been all over the news. Yeah. Ozzy stares at me for a few seconds, but doesn't say anything. He puts one hand behind his head and faces Arthur as if he was trying to change the subject. Okay, moving along, there's an announcement about a new chief of police, that shady ass freak. Unless he wanted to send a clear message to us, what's even the point of announcing it on TV? He's not the freaking Pope. I'm worried about that too. If he actually gets named as chief of police, he'll have a lot more power than before. And we already seen what he's capable of. Chief Barris must have been a thorn in his side, and my idea was the perfect opportunity to get rid of him. And me. Don't forget about me. He really got greedy with the one to kill 3 birds, 1 stone. It wouldn't happen if you listened to Arthur and did not come. Problem's trash. We'll get some piece. Oh, we'll get a piece of my fist when he least expected it. The guy surely wasn't winning any points, but let's not forget to have a really well thought of
Ozzy.
plan. This is going especially for you, Ozzy. I don't want to repeat for last time. Will you ever let it go, man? Arthur's right. Aslan may be a sneaky douchebag, but he's not an idiot. If we want a chance to get to him, we would have to really think it over and avoid making any mistakes. Or, well, repeating them. I don't think anything we did yesterday will work again. There are a few sections of uncomfortable silence until Arthur clears his throat.
Well,
I think I might be able to help. I think some connections that could give me some information about people in the police station. Really? Then, however, it will take a couple of days for me to make sure everything is legit. I don't want to send you to a suicide mission. Besides, I believe it will be important for Fawn to be trained appropriately. I raised an eyebrow. Trained? What do you mean? Before Arthur can answer, Ozzy put his hand on his shoulder. Arthur nods in understanding. Ozzy looks at me straight into my eyes with a kind and Ozzy looks me straight in the eyes with a kind of stare that definitely to read. Is it rage, purpose, or sadness? Have you ever seen someone get killed before? Oh, that I was figuring. I was thinking of murder. The question is like a punch to the gut. Nope. I knew it. I knew something like this would come up sooner or later, but actually hearing those words made me shudder unimaginably. I squeeze my eyes shut and take a deep breath before answering. Did I? No. Never. Yeah. Thought so. But it's okay. I know very well what's your job entirely and already said I'm going to help. Whether I'm part of killing or not, and I was going to have to get used to it anyway if I wanted to be a detective. That's all right. Well and good. But that's not the only thing Arthur meant with training Bambi. It's not. What Ozzy is trying to say is that you lack stamina. Your body needs to be able to handle running around. That's true. I don't want Ozzy to have to carry me around like the sack of potatoes every time I get short of breath. And that's not all. With tensions running high right now, with Ozzy being on the news, you'll have to lay low for a while. That means being more stealthy, not leaving any calling cards, and going to places with fewer people for the time being. We'll also have a choice of a target who people think died for a reason unrelated to Tiger. That makes sense. Drawing attention to us what is the last thing we want right now. Should I just go with Mark Johnson? Why does that name sound familiar? He's the owner of Cove, a fast fashion company. Coven. Wait, wasn't that the guy who was all over the news last month? They said something about him assaulting his ex-wife. Ooh! Saying those words out loud makes me feel so disgusted I have to dig my nails into my hand to focus on something else. Ozzy frowned blech. My mouth is getting dry with all this talking. More pronounced as well. The veins on his forehead looks like they're going to pop. I don't see no veins. You're a well-informed Fawn. Yes, that's him. He already didn't have a good reputation before, which, to be fair, no one who owns a fast fashion company does. But this is spread like wildfire, and it wasn't the first allegations either. Wait, hold on. Wasn't he sued? At least that's what I remembered from the headlines. The freaker was acquainted. I'm afraid so. That's why we started doing some digging on the guy there. There's just no way he's innocent. Alexa, what is ACQUITTED?
Acquitted is a form of the verb acquit, which is usually defined as to relieve from a charge of fault or crime, declare not guilty. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for acquit.
Just no way he's innocent. Honestly, I think we already got enough proof to know that the guy is a piece of crap. But Arthie's always gotta take a step further. I just like being through. Besides, I almost done anyway. I see. So he was just your next target. He is our next target. We just won't be using the calling card this time. I think it's a good idea. What do you think, Fawn? My hands clenched into my fist. That man. I don't know. Alright, I know I said I'm not gonna do situation, but we're gonna times. That man deserves to suffer a lot. I think I should keep this to myself though. While I may not be in the police anymore, I do want my job back. No I don't. No I don't. I got 260 minutes for me. I can't act like some as someone who enforces the law by their own hands. At least not openly. Mm, In any case, it seems like we're all in the same page, right? I should have a plan ready for this target very soon. And remember, no calling cards. Yeah, we'll be stealthy, the cart, as a cat or whatever. Arthur clasped his hands once. Good. Now I know it's Friday, but since we have a lot of preparation, I will close the cafe for today. Monday should be a good for the Johnsons. Meanwhile, I'll think about opportunities on how to stop King. Now, let me know if you have any ideas as well, okay? Especially you, Fawn. You're the one who knows him best. Right. Wrong. Wrong. With what happened yesterday, I doubt I know him as well, though, as I thought. Still, I have to think of something. My future is on the line. Okay, if we're done here, I think Bambi and I should go to the park to do some running. Excuse me? What do you think? That is a joke? You couldn't even run 2 blocks without being out of breath when we were escaping. Hey, hey, you were out of breath too. Bambi, I carried you part of the way. Crap. Look, I can't work a miracle in 3 days. That would be freaking impossible. But it should be good enough to at least increase some of your energy. Point taken. I just thought we'd start tomorrow. The clothes I bought aren't even here yet. Wait, Ozzy, I know the park is usually pretty deserted, but I still think we should do something about Fawn's hair first. Even though it's very different from what they showed on the news, the color is still the same. We can never be too careful. Good idea. That brings me back. I haven't dyed my hair since high school. Fine. Don't take too long, okay? I thought. Oh. Shouldn't take more than an hour. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you at Golden Meadows, Gold Bambi. Bro dipped so quickly. With a huff in his step, Ozzy walks down the stairs head to the park. Don't worry about him. He just doesn't like waiting. Honestly, I can relate. In any case, have you decided on which color you'd like to dye your hair? I'll help you, don't worry. Hmm. Oh, I thought we was gonna pick the colors. Oh, I was gonna say red, but our hair is red. I was thinking of dyeing my hair pink. It's one of my favorite colors. Maybe it's a bit flashy, but honestly, I think it'll make me stand out less since my natural hair color is a a a, a, a burning brown, a burn brown. I can't speak. Ozzy would probably tell you that you look like one of those dang Jigsmons or those flying pink balls that absorb energy. Pink fluffy unicorn. Wait, is he talking about Bonkmon in Corby? Sorry, went on a tangent there. You make a good point with standing out less. And pink is is cute. I think it'll suit you. Thank you. Shoot. Yeah, too. Thank you, Arthur. I'm curious. You and Ozzy dye your hair as well, right?
Right on.
My natural hair is dark brown, and Ozzy's is ginger. I was never expecting him to be that hair color. I thought it would be black. Ginger. I know, right? But don't tell him I said that. Arthur puts a finger on his mouth. My lips are sealed. All right, come with me. Just a heads up, the quality won't be like that of a salon. But I dyed I dyed Ozzy's hair and mine's all the time, so I promise it won't look bad at least. Now you made me excited about it going to look. Arthur left and I followed him to the bigger bathroom of the house. We're getting pink peaches. Yeah, that's not gonna be a code name. His is Tiger. We're being called Pink Peaches. Or actually, now looking at this, I thought the mouse was the cursor was a peach. It's actually an apple. Now looking at it. Okay, we're done, Fawn. Why don't you take a look at yourself in the mirror? Oh yeah, pink fluffy unicorn. Wow, is it really me? I know that is a stupid question to ask. Maybe cut some hair myself, but can't help it. What am I looking at? Seeing my hair like this, it feels unreal. You gotten speechless. Like what you see? Yes, I really appreciate your help, Arthur. I don't think it would have looked as nice if I had done it on my own. You give me too much credit, but I'm happy you like it. Now that your hair's all dried, you can go ahead to go meet Ozzy. Arthur puts a hair dryer on top of the chair as I've been sitting on and hands me a spare key. Will do. I tied my hair in a ponytail and put the key in my pants pocket. Don't come home too late now, alright? Okay. No, I should have kept my hair down. But that's probably what I prefer. Uh, That's probably what she prefers, but I would have kept my hair down. Gosh, Arthur is such a mama's bear, and I barely met him yesterday. Ozzy, maybe be a grumpy, but he's nice enough to want to help me train. Can I really honestly trust them? Home, huh? I should get going. When I arrived at the park, there was a few people doing different activities. While a couple of them were walking and playing with their dogs, others were having picnics or basking in the sun. Thankfully, they are all separated out enough to ensure privacy for everyone. Only one person is working out. Ozzy. What's up? Ozzy is sitting on the grasses and stretching his legs, one of them being bent while the other one is straight. His hair is tied up into a ponytail like the first time I saw him. I'm so not looking forward to this. The sound of my footsteps must have alerted him because he turns his head in my direction. Ozzy's eyes widen for a few seconds before he stands up and walks over to me. Um, sorry for the wait. Hello, you gonna speak? Why isn't he saying anything? Is my hair that weird? Nah. I'm trying to think of a I'm trying to think. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. That also reminds me of Jigglypuff. Huh. Interesting. Are you a fan of Corby? Kirby. I just remember. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. Actually, I think I can say it. It's just like, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Not you two. Arthie said the same thing. I guess he sees me play Corby games a bunch of times. Huh. If you must know, I do like Corby, but that's not why I chose pink. Pink is just one of my favorite colors. I love how pleasing. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I can't speak. Pleasing to look at. And now it can be warm and cheerful at the same time. It has some sort of calming effect on me. It's comforting. Hmm. I get that. He's blushing. Really? Oh, come on. You must have figured it out by now that blue is my favorite color. I wasn't worried about blue. Well, but so was red. Oh, that's interesting. Usually people have a favorite between those two. Maybe because they're the polar opposites. Ozzy shrugs. I just oh I just like that they represent for me. It doesn't always have to be that deep, you know. You just like what you like. I guess that's true. Well, for now, it's worth. I think of new hair color suits you. Uh, thank you. Aw, dang, damn him, catching me off guard again with out of the blue compliments. Anyways, Ozzy claps once. I don't know if you noticed, but those are not the right clothing for trading. Ah, but I don't have any other more clothes yet. You could have asked Arthi to give you something. A sport T-shirt of ours could have fit you just fine. Darn it, I didn't think of that. Uh, sorry, I was sure because I didn't want to make you wait anymore. I didn't think of asking Arthur to let me borrow sportswear. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Your clothes will arrive sooner or later anyway. But we're still exercising. Yes, sir. I make a salute as if Ozzy was my captain. Oh, a salute as if Ozzy was my captain, which he seems to appreciate. He crosses his arms and huffs through his nose, ready for his first command. 2 series of 10 jumping jacks. Go. My body really follows as if it was uh being led by Ozzy's powerful voice. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I thought he said 10. He said series. He said series. 10. Wait. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Oh. No, I don't jump very high. My arms and legs are contributing as good enough. Sadly, the same can't be said about my speed. Come on, you're almost there. It hasn't even been 5 minutes, but I feel like I'm already sweating my butt off. On your knee, Bambi, 20 push-ups. 20? Did I stutter? 20 push-ups coming up. Actually, I don't even know how to do a push-up. I know how to do wall push-ups, but I don't know how to do push-ups. I do a high plank position with my palms flat on the grass and right below my shoulder. Slowly, my elbows start bending lower enough that my face almost touches the ground. 1, 2, 3. Oh, goodness. Kill me now. Keep going, Bambi. His tone is slightly teasing, but also encouraging. Just a few more. Done. I raised my head to look at him with a radiant smile, proud of my work, only to be crushed by his next words.
You're running a lap after this.
You know what, Archie? I'm going back to you. I'm being loyal to your side. I can't. I'm sorry. That's crazy. You're gonna make me run. No! He better carry me back home, too. Like, you better carry me back to the cab. Carry her back to the cab. I keep saying me. I meant to say her fun, but okay. Lord have mercy. I didn't think my resistance was this bad. My whole body is spread out on the floor as I'm panting hard.
Bambi.
Ozzy squats next to me. I can barely find the energy to move my head to look at him. Please don't board. What? No, I was just gonna say it's been an hour. Oh, you really thought I was gonna make you work out more than that? Most people don't exercise more than an hour a day. Even you? He snorts. I'm not. I'm not most people. Hachi. Ozzy pats my shoulder. All right, get up so we can go home. We'll continue tomorrow. Right as he starts to get back on his feet, I grab I grab the sleeve of his hoodie.
Hey!
Where are you? I can't move. Ozzy ans- Ozzy answer doesn't come right away. His eyes and mouth open so wide that the moment it feels like I'm looking at a fish. Then he sighs. Freaking heck. Ah, period. Before I can even react, he picks me up from the ground and carries me on his back, like I don't weigh a thing. Look at these flowers. I mean, petal leaves, whatever. There's something. Sorry. I was just going to say you could have given me an arm to help me walk. You didn't even have to literally carry me again. Too late. But shut up. This is faster. Well, yeah, but you better hold on tight. You don't want me to drop you. I quickly grab onto his neck for dear life, which makes Ozzy laugh. That's what I thought. As if he hasn't been exercising all day, Ozzy walks at a moderate pace with me in tow. Neither of us talks. I simply contract on the sound of the dust crunching a number of falling leaves and the warmth of his back. His heartbeat is slow, steady, smoothing, a reassuring contrast to what mine was just a few minutes ago. It's almost makes me want to ask how someone with such a gentle sound could possibly be a cold-blooded killer. I open my mouth with the intent curiosity of my words, teasing to let out no. I bite my lips and act something different instead. Aren't I heavy? Ozzy glanced at me over his shoulder, and with a raised eyebrow, he gonna say yes. Then looks back and forth. You're fine. Oh, I thought he was gonna say yes on purpose. I see. Besides, he looks oh like oh my goodness. He looks at me over his shoulder once again, that's time with a grin. I'm freaking strong. I can't help but laugh, which he doesn't seem to mind. We spent the rest of the day back in the comforting silence. Period. The moment we arrive to the cafe, Ozzy makes sure to put me down before we enter. Arthur greets us with a warm smile. He looks especially excited to see us. Fun! Your clothes has arrived that quick? Really? Holy crap, that was fast even for them. Yes, I was surprised too. Not a unwelcome surprise though. Arthur grabs a eco bag with several packets wrapped in tissue paper and placed them in my hand. Here you go. Thank you.
Of course.
You're very welcome. Now, why don't you both go take a shower and don't worry, Fawn. We have more than one bathroom, and take it easy while I cook dinner. Ozzy, I said Ozzy. Oz yawns and nods before heading upstairs. Okay. Are you sure you don't need any help? No, don't worry. I'm sure we're very tired. You're tired already. You're not wrong about that. Besides, you'll start helping me tomorrow at the calf, so I need to get plenty of rest. Sorry. I'm trying not to burp in the mic. I could do that. Arthur smiles as I make my way upstairs to Ozzy, and I guess also my room. Oz, I meant. I keep saying Ozzy. Oz. Okay, let's see now. Wow. Once I finish opening all the packages, a good number of sort of comfortable looking tops and pants lie on my bed, including apple pajamas. There are a few pairs of socks too. Thank goodness, I really don't have to worry about not having clothes for a while, and these are so neat.
Bambi.
How can I help you, sir? Oz. Fuck off and let me sleep. I would like that shirt, not gonna lie. The words I was going to say die in my mouth when I see him already in his pajamas. Just how quickly did you shower? I shrugs and grins. I told you, I don't like being around the bush. What is it? Your life motto? Unless that's the horror goes what's painted on your pajamas top. Anyway, I was just going to tell you that you're free to use the bottom drawer of my wardrobe if you want. Oh, thanks. Ozzy makes it whatever kind of gesture with his hands before sitting on his desk and opening his laptop. Guess this is my life now, at least for a while. So this is day 2. I quickly grab my pajamas and head to the bathroom and take a quick shower. Okay. Can I have my food? Oh, this is cute! And it's pink. Ugh. Ugh. I gotta pee. Oh, it's late now. Hopefully I don't wake. Huh? He's not in his bed. Oz? Did he need to go to the toilet too? Just head to the bathroom. Just do your business. And go right back to bed. He's probably on a murdering spree right now. I thought the shower was running. That's the sink. I thought that was the shower noise, and I was like, ain't no way someone's in the shower while I'm going to the bathroom. He gonna jump scare me, I know it. After using the bathroom and heading to the other one to see if Ozzy happened to be there, I make my way to the living room. I don't see him in the kitchen either. Where is he? Should I wake up Arthur? The thud of the front door closing takes me out of my trance. Soft dull as if it was trying to go unnoticed. I started walking to downstairs slowly, carefully, and doing my best not to make so much noise to peep. Not a peep. I meant sorry. The room is dark just like the rest of the house, so I managed to hide myself pretty well in the shadows without needing to go the way down into the calf. Ozzy is standing in the middle of the room, silent, wearing the same clothes and the wig or whatever. He embraces his tiger persona. But something feels off. I swallow hard as I intentionally encourage myself to go down one more steps. I step into danger zone. Blood. I see blood. Ah, it's fine. Yeah, I gotta get used to it. All over his face and clothes, blood is definitely not his. His hands clutch to the front of my shirt, and I bit my lip hard as not to scream. His eyes are intense, uncanny, and full of rage. They make me feel something. Uh, Curiosity. What kind of life drives a person to make them kind of this expression, to be released of their emotion and become pure and utter wits? Nothing to hold them back. I want to know. The sound of Ollie's steps makes me come around again. He's coming towards the stairs. Why? Okay. Quickly, without making a noise, still I rush into the direction of his room. I bolt to my bed and cover myself to the top of my head, not waiting to risk looking suspicious. I'm looking suspicious with my blanket over my head. I wait and wait and wait. He's showering. I'm slamming my head in the pillow. He doesn't come until I hear the faint sound of running water from nearby toilet. I better try not to get some sleep. Yeah. I better try to get some sleep whenever I can or not. It's about being seen. He knew I was there. He knew I was there. 9 days until Aston becomes the chief of police. We're gonna save. I thought yesterday was 9 days, but no. Today is 9 days. There's a few seconds where I struggle to keep my eyes open. Splash. Almost there. Splash. Right on my face. Splash. The cold water brings me back to my senses. Or whatever that is. Looking at me through the mirror. Rise and shine, Fawn. Rise and shine. Whose room? Jeepers! Nice Baha room. Oh my goodness. After some quick breakfast with Arthur, he guides me to his room for a last adjustment on my work apron. Ah, I knew this was perfect for you. Really? I give a couple of turnarounds to look in the apron, back and front. Arthur laughs. You're like a cat chasing after its tail. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing. And yes, really, you wear it well, Fawn. Thank you. No, thank you for waking up early. Right, King. I'm glad there's no need to throw a glass of water at you like with a certain someone. What? Anyway, ready for your new crash course in the calf meals and coffee making? Yeah, excellent. Before Arthur can lead me into the kitchen, I notice a framed picture of the two of them right next to one of his plants. Oh my goodness, he was a ginger! Actually, that looks cool. And then, hey, I'm gonna be honest, Arthur. Wait, let me stop because I don't know how you would in this picture. Mm, mm. But you look really nice. You look really good, and this looks so goofy. He looks so goofy. Are those? Maybe I could ask him later. With our hands clean and the counter properly organized, Arthur opens the fridge. He takes out some of the previously cooked rice, probably made before I even woke up, as well as the other ingredients. So how well do you get along with cooking? I'm decent, but no expert by any means. Don't worry, we're starting simple. Right, as he says, Arthur grabs a pair of small bowls and scoops the most amount of rice into one of them. Remember the rice balls from yesterday? They were delicious. I'm glad you like them, because today we're going to make a bunch of them. Just with a little extra step. Can you pass me the tuna, mayo, and salmon? He points to the couple of plastic containers on my right. I give us something ready to for a custard bladder battle. Where did bladder come from? Yes, boss. With the help of Arthur tips and tricks, especially to making trainer shapes, we spent the next hour making rice balls with different fillings. And right now these are done. It takes some time to make them fit into the cup of the coffee menu. Watch and learn. In a swirl of preparation moves, he grabs one of the rice balls. Why aren't they called rice triangles? And decorated with a small piece of seaweed. So cute. Not even 1 minute later, its adorable panda is born. Oh, it's so cute. Think think you can follow through? Leave it to me. Mons is gonna look so mad. Arthur smiles and makes a few steps to look at something, maybe a coffee mug. Thankfully, the panda rice bowl don't take me longer than 10 minutes. All done. Excellent. Ready for your next lesson? He shakes a bag of coffee beans near my face. We won't be able to cover everything today. Learning how to make and pour over coffees can take a month of practice, but I can at least show you how to grind beans. Sounds good to me. I saw that beer magnet on the fridge. He got one, two, and the rest is his. These are yours, Arthur's. I think this might be yours, Arthur's too. These three is Arthur's, and these three is Oz. Oscar. Is it Oscar or Ozzy? I don't remember. And that's the gist of it. I'm certainly no expert now, but I think I learned a few things about coffee. You really made this look super easy, but there's a quite of a lot of thought you goes into this, huh? There's all through every job. It comes with a certain challenge, and a lot of people underestimate how hard working at a calf can be. Some even think of it as a lesser job. What? There's people who actually think that. Arthur smiles, doesn't reach his eyes. You'll be surprised. Ugh, Harry gaspers and complainers. I bet they don't even know how to make a cup of coffee and probably can't bake to save their lives. Well, that actually neither can I, even when I follow the recipe to the T. Arthur bursts out laughing. Did I say something strange? No. You're completely right. Some people do complain a lot, even when they can't even seem to example. And don't worry, I can bake either. I can't bake either. Ozzy is the real expert. The mention of his name always makes me jump. Almost. Yeah. I prefer the dust fluff off my apron to avoid looking at Arthur. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Anyway, great job, Fawn. Take 15 while I go ahead and prepare a couple of things downstairs, alright? Shouldn't be long before we open. Alright. And don't worry about Ozzy. Oh, I was right, Ozzy. Sometimes I give him a morning off when he stays up late baking. Okay. He pats me on the shoulder twice and leaves. Did he think I was being awkward for worrying about Oz? I guess that's true, to an extent. But to be honest, I'm more worried about myself for many reasons. Does Arthur even know Ozzy went out last night? Does he know everything night, or was it just one time thing? What if they plan to kill someone and I'm no longer usable? I cover my face with my hands and find myself grumbling into them. Stop, just stop. You're only going to give yourself a headache with this Fawn. For now, I'll just do my best to stay alert. With arrival into the cafe, Arthur is adjusting some of the teddy bears on the couple of tables for the clients who come along, I'm assuming. The glass display has been restocked, not only with very big buns, but the other delectable Pastries too. And the menu board updated. Ready for your first day? No, I mean, yes, I guess so. Don't worry, Fawn. I won't make you do everything outrageous. Remember, you're mostly be watching me to learn the ropes and clean after the customers. Right. I just hope no one recognized me. You look very different from the picture on the news. Trust me. Right. Oh. Hands on my waist, Arthur gives me a nod approval and heads to the front door to turn the sign to open. He's right. I'll gain nothing from overthinking and worrying nonstop. Besides, the police station is far enough from here. I'll barely even speak to any of my coworkers too.
Welcome.
Speak of the quackabok. Welcome. Oh, I thought like as soon as I said that, like a employee walks in. Phew, can't believe it's already lunchtime. Sure gets busy in the morning. No. You can say that again. How did you manage all this on your own before? With a killer smile. He wiggles his eyebrows and I can't help but snort. Just pull your leg. Just pull your leg. Let's see. Arthur ponders for a moment.
Well,
At the end of the day, it always comes down to three P's. What's the three P's? P's. Practice, patience, and preposition. Haha, that makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, that reminds me. I got something for you. Arthur grabs a freshly made drink from the counter, and I assumed it was the customer, so I thought nothing of it until now. Then it makes me hold it. It helps with figure. Thank you. What is it? It kind of looks like a lemonade, but what's this green? He gestures to me and try it, so I gave it a small sip from the straw. Sweet and tart. This lemonade is all right, but it's also grassy. Uh, the confusion must have shown on my face because Arthur lets out a chuckle. Matcha lemonade. Is it? Is it on the menu? Why? You think we should? It should be. 100%. Smiling ear to ear, Arthur walks to the blah, 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 blackboard with a spring in his step. I'm glad he's my new boss. The sound of the bell snapping me out of my thoughts. New customer. I place my finished drink on the counter and make my way to the entrance, wearing my polite smile. I knew it. 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 I was like, watch a coworker pops up when I said like, uh, no, I don't have to speak to my coworkers. I literally said that. Wow, wow, wow! Look who it is. That voice. Hello, fun. Fancy seeing you here. Who? I will literally say who. I will give you. Why do I not have contacts? Contacts would have been good. Just take them off at night. Fancy seeing you here. There has to be a joke. No, a nightmare. This is a nightmare. My only source is that the cafe is almost empty, and the only customer being far enough from us that they won't be able to hear. What are you doing? Why am I encouraging this? What are you doing here? As a fair user, Carl decided that this is the perfect opportunity to show one of his signature fury shock expressions. I say, what are you in solution? I only I only vented into your ensaggement and quiet my thirst with a cup of your finest coffee. Sure, and I think Herchog. I peek behind him to see if there's anyone else coming in. The coast is clear. What are you really doing here? I would just pretend I do not know him. Before I can answer, Arthur has yet and realized the gravity of the situation and approached us with his usual
Welcome.
beam. Are you here for lunch?
Hmm.
Maybe, not entirely sure yet. I could use a treat, though. He smirks right at me.
Of course.
Take your time. If you're on your own, perhaps you'd like to sit with one of our teddy bears. They make great company. Not the teddy bears. You're very kind, but that won't be necessary. Someone will join me very soon after all. Aw, freak. Go upstairs, bro. Run away. Yeah, I'm done. I have gathered all my strength not to roll my eyes. Once Carl sits down nearly by the table and grabs a menu card, I pull Arthur aside by his sleeve and led him to the stairs. What is going on? He's one of the people I used to work with. Also, he recognized me. What? Damn it! Was changing your hair not enough for your disguise? I should have. No, no, no. Believe me, it was. Carl is just. I rest my head on. I rest my hand on my forehead and sighs. Carl is just a special case. Very perceptive and very aware of everyone's weakness. He's like a fox. He does look like a foxy. Now that you mention it. But if he's with the police, why is he acting like that? Wouldn't he be reporting you the first thing on anyone's mind? Believe me, I wish I knew. As I said, he's a special case. I'll go talk to him. Not like I have a choice, anyway. Arthur ponders for a moment, then looks at me in the eye. I understand. Be careful, Fawn. I don't want to talk to this man. Yeah. I started to walk to Carl's direction when there's a tug on my apron and stopped me in my tracks. I'll let Ozzy know, just in case. Okay. I nodded. But where he's sitting at? He's sitting right here with the bear. Okay. A few tables away from me, Carl puts the menu down and whistles while resting his chin on his hand. I pull a chair in front of him. He raises his head. Does anyone else know I'm here?
Who knows?
How dare you? Carl, I'm serious. So am I, kiddo. What's in it for me? Shut up. Duh. Why am I not surprised? I pinch the bridge of my nose. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Look, what could have you possibly? There's my hair. What do you could possibly? Oh, what could I possibly give you right now? Have you seen the news? Oh, dear, I have. I have seen them more. Who you think you're talking to? I'm a corrupt officer, you asshole. He bursts out to laughing, and some people from the tables in the back glances at us, and confused, and dared I say I bit disturbed too. Dude, sorry. I couldn't help it. What face he's making? Clearly, I don't understand what you'd find so funny in the first place. Well, for starters, you don't need to be that wary of me. I'm not a cop anymore. He quit? What? Another glances from afar. I mouth an apology and clear my throat. What?
Eh?
Like the shocker, eh? Well, I'm technically not a officer anymore. Next week is my last. Not that you were good at a cop in the first place. But anyway, why? Carl's eyes move to the side, almost like he's rolling them. He he glances toward me. Grums, what? Let's say I don't appreciate being taken advantage of. Oh. Wait, you don't mean And it's boring without you. Carl. Hey, it's true. Not many can surpass your reactions. Though you can recently been outmatched. Can you please not detail from the topic? Carl raises his hands in apology. My bad, my bad. I'll take it down a notch. Finally. You were saying? Not so fast, kiddo. I fight my urge to choke him like Homer Simpson. Fine. What do you want? Carrot cake. Excuse me? I'm satisfied with a slice today, but I want an entire cake by the end of the whole day. Wait, I'm satisfied with a slice today, but I want an entire cake by the end of this whole. He grins. Gerard. Oh, and a cup of coffee. And you know I liked it. I don't know whether to hug him or punch him. Maybe both. That's
If
it.
you insist.
Well, if you insist, add a serving of fried tofu to that. No, I mean food, really. Anything wrong with that? Food doesn't come cheap these days, you know. I guess that's fair. Pleasure doing business with you, Fawn. Sure, business. After signing for the umpteenth tenth time in the last 10 minutes, I made my way towards Arthur and Ozzy, who is now also downstairs wearing his own work apron. That's so cute with blue on. Sorry, I give a little rundown of what just happened. What the freak? Yeah, right. They're with you, buddy.
Well,
At least he's not going to report us, I think. He better not cause any. He better not, cause he's about to eat the best freaking carrot cake he has ever had, and that's a threat. That's a threat. The carrot cake's good, so you better keep your mouth shut. Oh, that does look good. Oh, give me it. Give me some. I don't like that. Something's wrong with me. I'm hungry right now. I have to go downstairs to make some for myself to eat. A slice of carrot cake with a cinnamon coffee. On the house. It's on the house. No, he paid for it. Okay, actually, no. This is pay for silence. Wonderful. Yeah, don't mention it. Seriously, please don't. Carl cuts a small piece and brings it close to his mouth. It's not poisoned, is it? Why do you want it to be? He laughs. Oh, Oz, on the other hand, a few steps away from me, doesn't look too pleased with Carl's comment. I guess it's reasonable for people in the food industry to find offense in some sort of valid remarks. Thankfully, Carl finally shuts up and eats the little piece on the fork. Mmm, Mark Kowalski's the chef. Or I guess Baker would be more accurate. I can't help but beam at that. Baker in confidential, actually.
Interesting.
I said that word so wrong. Well, isn't that interesting? He pauses and put a sip of his coffee. This is the dive for too. No one ever does cinnamon coffee quite like me. My mind is going it goes into pre-crammed bottles he always brought to the office. Of course, that barista really knows what he's doing. Yeah, he really does. Carl takes a whiff of his coffee, and gently puts it down in the saucer. I think I might come here more often. Do not, please. No, goodness, have mercy. I grumble and pinch the bridge of my nose. Just make sure to wait a few days until the whole thing is over. Please. Slowly, almost too slowly, he takes another sip of coffee, smacks his lips, looks at me straight in the eye. Let's go back to the topic on hand, shall we? I nod and take back my seat in front of him. So, Does anyone else knows I'm here? Just me. And how do you know you're not lying to me? You're going to have to trust me on this one, kiddo. Ugh.
Oh well.
Well, if you make me feel better, let's say I have a part in you, and your grouchy face over there, they're being successful fugitives. I know something was off. It was way too easy. You know, you're not going to ask how. To my perspective, my sandy, I won't.
Oh, you're
I
no
won't.
fun.
But, I do want to know, how did you find me? The cheeky smile makes his appearance on once more. A tracker right under your necktie. That's what I mean. Yo. Well, I was talking about phone, but then I saw the bag in the dream. But like, yo, this right on my clothes. When? Wait, that's the only time Carl got close to me, was it? When you scooted over to tell me about that PCRO. Very good, kiddo. But this was a long before the whole mess started. What would you? Let's just say I had a strong feeling something bad was gonna happen. Yo, you're real OG, Carl. Yo, Carl, real OG. And as I mentioned earlier, I didn't appreciate being taken advantage of. I don't think he's lying about this. Still, what did he do? Alson even do to get Carl, of all people, on his bad side? Then you thought teaming up against him? In sense, yes. I could have cared less about the pinched cops. They bore me anyway, tears. The Lion Kid, though, he forces to be regort with, but he took it too far. You see, the fox is a trickster, not a fool. Wow, so he's self-aware. You're dummy. Sorry. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why am I bullying him? He's the one. Like, actually, no, you did track me. Why? Wow, his self-awareness, unless the allegation is just because of his surname, and that's all. But somehow, I don't think so. Right. So, what do you say, kiddo? There is a deep urge inside of me telling me to focus to proceed with all this information. I take a deep breath through my nose and close my eyes for a few seconds. Carl's help would be a huge advantage to us. The thing is, he's not most reliable guy out there. Doesn't take a genius to know that. Then again, I I thought Aslan was trustworthy, but that's native made me lose everything. Meanwhile, Ozzy and Arthur are reliable to an extent. I did have much to the choice, but the team up with them, though, it would be or nothing. Still, I don't think they're telling me everything is actually a saucy. What's the best course of action here? I doubt Carl will rat me out. Aslan to Aslan when he's so pissed about being used. And even if he wasn't, he'd probably like to see the police squirm in order to find me. I'm gonna be honest, if he's really my true homie, he will understand of me rejecting his idea of partnership. I get it, but like, you gotta know it's safety precautions. But is that enough reason for us to team up? Well, I'm not getting any younger, kiddo. Or less bored. I have a condition.
Interesting.
Oh, how very interesting. What is it? I need you to recover my wallet. Little's eyes narrow popped out of his head, not expecting my words. I signaled him with my hands, and before he could answer, I'm not gonna use my ID or anything like that. Obviously, I'm not an idiot. That'd be pretty much suicidal. Suicide. Oh, shoot. It's not a big wallet, pretty expensive too. In fact, I doubt the police even noticed it. They probably focused on my cell phone instead, but it's very important to me. Do you think you can get it back? My glance shifts to my collapsed hands. If he can't do that for me, then sure, why not? a certain munchkin owes me a favor, so I could get it today even. As soon as I drop my mittens office, that is it. I'm supposed to get some batteries. Mittens? Oh, that's my new boss. Right. I'm going to guess they didn't consider to mistake that, well, at least it's not kiddo. I didn't expect for you to find something so soon. It's really was conditional. That's what happens upon their investment measurements. And with the job posting, I saw as you got a striked while iron's hot, right? No. Do you even know you still have a week left at the police? Carl shrugs. Perhaps or perhaps not. Sigh. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Anyway, since I do not have a cell phone right now, we'll probably have to contract each other either through Arthur's. Can you give me your phone for a sec? I'll add his number. Maybe we should ask Arthur before doing anything. Works for me. Without a second thought, Carl passed me his phone after unlocking the screen for me. Big mistake. I go straight to his contacts and call the number saved as Mittens. He's smart. I think. Am I smart? Click yes, buffoonery. Detective Arg speaking. Huh? Is this Carl's boss? What? He looks in the face, it's priceless. Who is this? Right. Right. Where are my manners? I'm one of Carl's former coworkers. Oh, I'm very sorry for bothering you, detective, but I'm afraid I have some bad news. What do you mean? Gee, that's hard for me to say. I'm not sure if I should. What did he do? Well, it might be nothing, but I thought his new employee should know. Homie, wait, what's happening? I'm confused. You see, there was this one time Cole tried to comfort a child and blood is snatched from my hands before I can even finish the sentence. Terrible. Sorry, fate. But it seems the connection's breaking. Hello, hello. That was uncalled for fun. At least now I know you won't try to pull a fast one on me. You don't have you don't have her phone. I have her name. Besides, seeing as your boss is a detective who's probably shares their work phones and address, there's nothing quick hotel search can't find. Haha, you're one smart cookie, kiddo. Fine then, I'll make sure to become on my best behavior. But I still want that carrot cake by the end of this whole thing. You got yourself a deal. Once we shake hands and I make sure that he and Arthur exchange numbers, Carl takes his leave. Let's go! He better not try anything funny. See how panicked he looked after Vaughn used his phone? I don't think he will. Ha! Yeah, that's freaking priceless. Who did you even call, Bambi? His new boss. Let's say I have some trivial. He would have not approached otherwise, knowing. Sorry. He burst out laughing. Yo, You're tripping balls. Sorry. Guess he's the kind of guy who freaks out at mere chances of looking lame. Ozzy raised his hand with the intention of giving me a high five. I pretend not to notice. I just noticed I accidentally clicked my mic to mute, so let me check if I'm still talking. I'm talking? Okay, good. Haha, yeah. He's definitely someone who'd rather be feared than Recudal. Oh my goodness. Blinking rapidly and tilting his head to the side, Ozzy lowered his hand. I merely struck it off. I just wish it hasn't taken us 2 freaking hours of our lives. Uh, tell me about it. And I gotta bake that fucker a whole cake for free.
Well,
You got to pick our battles, don't you? Ozzy, Ozzy and I sigh and merely nods at his words. We we need all the help we can get and info to get even bit counts. Can I stop having these flashbacks? Every bit. I am tripping. Stop with these flashbacks. Ooh. I'm telling you right now, this whole store would have been robbed. It's been a few hours. Save for one mysterious redhead and the customer accidentally breaking the mug, Arthur was gonna let it go, but Ozzy made sure the client paid for it and the rest of the shift passes without much issue. Well, almost. I've been making myself busy by giving the calf a good sweep, all while avoiding looking Ozzy in the eyes. No matter how good or bad may have been at pretending, it's very obvious he caught on. Crap, frick, damn it all! This all because he made me remember last night when he started laughing. How did a laugh make you remember last night? I should have been better at keeping a poker face. Why do my freaking thoughts always show up on my?
Bambi.
Yeah. Oh, your apron's gone already. His hands on my shoulder almost makes me yelp, but I manage to control myself. Yeah, maybe it's the closing time already. He's not wearing his apron anymore. You've been sweeping all the same spot for 10 minutes. Crap. There was a very specific speck of dust that would have gone away. I just had to make sure I got every nook and cranny, you know. He ain't believing that bull. Kill me now. Come with me. I don't say anything. I just quietly followed behind him. That is a nice poster up there, not gonna lie. Oh, he got a tiger cub! Cup! Yo! As soon as we enter his room, Ozzy closed the door and approached his computer chair where he sits backwards. His computer chair. The bear. He signals for me with his chin and sits on the bed. For a few seconds, I stand in place, biting my bottom lip, gripping my apron, trying not to say anything stupid. In the end, though, I make my way to his bed and sit down. I'm gonna get straight to the point. You saw me yesterday, did you? Did ya? When I came back in the middle of the night.
Bambi.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ozzy buries his face in the back of the chair. Yeah, figures. No one says anything. Not for a while. Ozzy keeps his face buried as I kept looking at my feet. After what felt like ages, though probably only a few minutes go by, he breaks the silence.
Okay.
Huh? You can't ask me anything. Are you sure? Let's just get out of the way. You would have found out either way. Better to hear it from the horse mouth than jumping to conclusions. My mouth goes dry. My hands sweaty. I can barely hear. It's as if my ears are clogged. I can barely breathe. It's as seems my heart is right under my throat. I can't. I no, no. It's okay. It's okay, Fawn. Don't panic. Plant your feet on the earth. Okay, am I having a panic attack? Cause like, yeah, one, I'm stuck with murderers, but like, one either way, what can I do? Cause if I get on the bad side, most likely they're gonna kill me, and if I run to the police, obviously, you know, they're gonna throw me in jail for a murder I didn't commit. or I just fully haven't processed the death of the chief because again, Fawn has never seen murder at all, so that's probably it. I raised my hand to look at him. And was the blood on your face yours? No. Was it the first time you went out at night? No. Does Arthur know? I never told him, but he's not stupid. He definitely realized. But he also never stopped him. Are you. Are these people Tiger's targets? If what you're asking is whether I sent my calling cards to these freakers, the answer is no. The calling cards was Arthur's idea to make things more curious. To I could have gone without it, but I'm being honest. Don't get me wrong. I never goes after innocent people, only the source of society. But no matter what others think, if they deserved it or not, deserves chance a damn thing. Doesn't change a damn thing. I'm still a killer. True. I'm not a good person, Vaughn. If you can handle that, if you can't handle that, what truly means to support a murderer, when I suggest to tell me now. Tell me and then leave. Oh, tell me now and leave. What how did I technically feel? I mean, like, you. I'm more scared. I'm not scared of you. I'm more scared of myself. You know what? Generally, I'm gonna say this. I'm scared of myself. I'm not scared of you, Ozzy. If anything, more scared of myself. I feel like how Fawn is processing everything. Either way, they get rid of the dude. How is her life going to go back to normal? They'd be like, "Oh, he got murdered by so and so," and society will still try to push for justice to put her in jail, even though, even if certain evidence had came to light that she was innocent, it still probably would have not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me shut up. I'm more scared of myself. What do you mean? I bit my lip hard. A lot of, a lot of what you say, a lot of what you do. It resonance with me. Residents resorts with me. I can't read. I have all this anger inside of me, a huge ball of fire I want to let out every time I see something unfair, but I don't. I don't fear I might lose myself. I don't fear for how others may look at me. But the truth is, I too want to get justice by my own hand. The only difference between you and me is that I haven't acted on those impulses yet. So if you're not a good person, then neither am I. You certainly have a way with words, Bambi. So I'm told. I guess that means you're staying then. I guess it does. I can't believe I just said all of that. I can't believe I really truly going along with the serial killer. Am I right in the head? I let out of breath. I don't know. I was holding. Whatever. Water under the bridge. And all that jazz. Gosh. Now I'm starting to sound like Oz.
Bambi.
By the way, Bambi. Yeah? Whoops, I zoned out there for a second. Ozzy's voice sounds a bit muffled and a bit farther away from me. When I turned around, I see him leaning over his bed and looking at the floor right below his window. What are you doing? Ozzy sits up straight just before placing a wicked storage trunk on his bed. He pats it like it's a lifelong container, comrade. You didn't think I forgot about today's training, did you, Bambi? Oh, shoot. He about to make us do jumping jacks. I'm not jumping jacks, jump rope or something. I don't know. Maybe you didn't, but I totally did. Wait. Uh. Okay. So since it's already kind of late for training at the park, I thought we could do some weight training today. Right here, right here. I'll check if Arthur needs anything. He go get changed right now, Bambi. Maybe the fitness lord may have mercy on me. Yo, as soon as I'm gonna go change, I'm gonna run to Arthur's like, help me. Do you need help with anything? Smell of smoked steak and mashed potatoes slipping out of the kitchen makes my mouth water. Oh, I wonder, is this what happiness tastes like? You haven't even tried it yet. Doesn't matter. I have absolute faith in my sense of smell, taste, and Arthur's cooking. Haha. You're not right there. Dinner time. Woohoo! Arthur's voice and the promise of great meals leads us into the kitchen. Yummy, yummy. Sorry. Hey, you two, can you set the table? This is almost done. Sure. My pleasure. While Ozzy lays the tablecloth after making sure there are no leftover crumbs from lunchtime, I get the plates, glass, and cutlery. Just missing napkins and bottled water. Oh, Bambi, that reminds me. Uh, wait, that reminds me. Shit grin guy came over while you were showering.
Ozzy.
Shit grin is crazy. Ozzy, what? It's the truth. I must not laugh. Are you talking about Carl? Who else anyway? He bought your wallet. I left it on my desk. That's what you asked him for, right? Don't really get how he's gonna help you right now, but whatever floats your. I'll be right back. Give me my wallet. It's a family photo in there. That's why. Just like Ozzy said, I saw my wallet on his desk, right next to his laptop. I grabbed it with a sense of urgency. I didn't think I had it. I had. Please let it still be here. My hands kept shaking after few clumsy minutes. I managed to open it. Yeah, it was like a family photo. I knew it. Aw, Apple. Oh, that's so cute. My hair. Actually, no. Keep my hair long so it can cover my face. It's here. It's really here. Was that apple or a teardrop down there? I'm glad. Uh, I'm so glad. My legs give out and I crumble onto the floor, all hugging the picture close to my chest. Aw. So he probably died, and that's what she means. I have no one else left. The the wails I let out is so raw and so visual that I have to cover my mouth in order to keep the muffled the sound.
Bambi.
Aw. Until Aslan becomes the chief of police. I don't care about homeboy. He can poop into dust. To be continued. What? What? Okay. Okay, that's the end. Okay, I got everything. Wait, there's one and two. Two? So there's only one. Oh. Okay. Well, this was Killer Trait, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe, and also to support the original creator. The game will be in the description down below for you to play the demo. I actually really like this game so far. I really enjoyed it. I like the characters. I like Fawn. I think I'm saying her name incorrectly. I like Oz slash Ozzy. I love Arthur, and also, um, I actually really like the twist. I actually figured it was him because when we get to find the body and it says the card was there, and I'm like, the only one that should have a, and I was like, it's supposed to be fake. And I was like, the only one who has the card, because obviously he didn't do it because it was planted. Made sense. But the only one who else would have the card would be Aslan. Aslan. He would be the only one with the card. But also, again, this is just her motives. Like, just like the creator says, some of the actions she's been doing won't match what I'm doing. So, period. But that's his Twitter, I think. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe and love you guys. Mwah. Bye bye. End of this video.